Okay, chalo. Uh, just let me know whether I am audible very clearly to all of you. We are going to start with OPM. Today's day number one. It's not a marathon, it's revision. The same what we've done for your audit and FM. Okay. Chalo. I want everybody to please come. Swastika, very good morning. I want everybody to please join in very quickly so that we can start OPM at the earliest. Okay. Chalo. Perfectly audible. Let me just know that so that I can start with the lecture. Okay. I know I'm visible. It is shown here, but can you just tell me whether the audio is fine or not? Okay. Sure. Okay. Can we start with the lecture? Everybody, a very, very good morning. Okay. So welcome back from the Diwali vacation. I hope you've enjoyed your Diwali. And now the most important target in front of all of you guys for cmainter is your December 25 examinations. Okay. Now, first things first, let me start with a few pointers which are very important, and then I'll start gradually with your OPM subject. Okay. Number one, if you guys have just come in for the first time, or if somebody has sent you a link that revision is going and all that, let me remind you one thing. We've already completed financial management and also audit. So if you want to finish those subjects, you can just go on to the channel. The lectures are already there. There will be a playlist in which you will find these lectures. Okay. For the notes, you need to fill up the form which is there in the description box. You'll get the notes immediately free of cost. Now, point number two. So, as you all know, I had already floated a video way back, like before Diwali, on the revision dates. So, these are the dates, and these dates were scheduled way back. Okay. The reason why we did that, it was because that you can gain the momentum on that. You can pre-plan everything, and then you can obviously start your studies also. Okay. Because 10th of December is your paper. Today is what, 6th of November. So you have what, roughly 1 month, something like that. Okay. But you are in a very comfortable position if you're following this. Okay. So also after this OPM I have scheduled for 4 days, but I'll just show you. I have jotted down all the chapters for 3 days. The fourth day I've kept it for buffer. So if anything over here does not finishes, then I'll use the fourth day also. Okay. But according to my analysis, 3 days will be more than enough. Okay. Even if we invest 3 hours daily basis of OPM, it will be more than enough. Having said this, you need to practice every day. Okay. I'm repeating myself again. You need to practice every day. Just by watching this 3 hours revision series, it is not going to affect a lot. Okay. The moment I've already told you in my previous lecture also. जब अपन FM कर रहे थे, audit कर रहे थे, I've told you one simple thing. If at all you're following this revision series, do that chapter, end it on that day only. Okay, for example, today, day one, we are going to finish up LPP, assignment, and transportation. This is our target for today. Okay, and it is very much easy and the most asked also. I'll come to that in a minute. I've not started going into OPM, but what I'm telling you is that if you're setting up targets, CMA Inter Public, so make sure it is day or 2 days ka target. Don't keep one week ka target. Okay, that is not a very good thing. Set a target for 1 2 days, achieve those targets and then go it. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, so by the end of day today, you need to finish up LPB, assignment, transportation. Okay, as always, I prepared the entire PDF for all of you. You don't need to go here and there. Okay, I have taken all the concepts, past examination questions and all that the same way we did it for FM also. Okay, sure. Now Coming to OPM, the most important part, I want everybody to pay attention. एकदम आराम से जाएंगे. If you have थोड़ा सा also, what do you say that, पैनिकनेस अबाउट ओपीएम और कुछ डर लग रहा है, तो डरने का कुछ भी टेंशन नहीं है. इनफैक्ट आई एम आल्सो गोइंग टू टेक एसएम आल्सो. आई हैव ऑलरेडी शेड्यूल्ड एसएम ऑन दिस संडे. ओके, so you can be there on Sunday also. So now can we start with OPM, everybody? Operations management is 60 marks. Okay, now I know it's very high time for you me to tell you this marks, but still I'll start with the ABCDs. Okay, 60 marks is the weightage given to OPM. Okay, given to OPM. Now if you see the model question papers or the past examination question, it is combination of two things. One is MCQ and one is descriptive. Okay, now I am only focusing on the descriptive part. Now remember one thing, in your entire curriculum, listen to me very carefully. 1 minute पर निकल कर बगू ना. I'm telling you, listen to me every word what I'm telling. Even if you have done that chapter, just sit there and just listen to what I'm telling. Okay, 60 marks is the weightage, but if you see the past examination questions or the model question paper, institute has been targeting a few chapters which are by default by standard. There are a lot of chapters in this OPM, small chapters, big chapters. So even if I just want to go through the entire curriculum, so for example, I have bifurcated. This is my revision series schedule. So today we are going to complete this. This is day 1, LPP, linear programming problem, assignment and transportation. Very, very important. Max marks. Day 2, tomorrow we'll be starting with simulation, line balancing, CPM port, and demand and forecasting. Okay. Actually, this chapter should be dead down, but okay. Simulation, line balancing, CPM port, and demand forecasting, very important. 2 days are very important. Day 3, now all the miscellaneous chapters start coming in, or small chapters. The facility location, resource aggregate planning, spares management, that's the last chapter of your curriculum, and scheduling and queuing models, which is a bit complex. That's why I kept it at the end so that we can get more time to discuss on that. Okay, now apart from this, there are theory questions which might be coming, and also in your objective. But even if you do this much, as per in my opinion, 60 marks you will be able to grab एकदम easily. Now, even I have told you in my normal lectures also कि सर OPM मला करायचा है, OPM मुझे करना है, but मुझे आप इतना बता सकते हैं कि important chapters कौन से हैं. So as per my analysis, everything is important by the way. Just, but if you're asking me कि सर बहुत ही important क्या है, so ladies and gentlemen, the first 2 days are very, very, very important. The chapters, okay. All of this will fetch you minimum 50 marks. Minimum, I'm telling you, minimum. Okay? CPM part, in every examination, these people have been asking the network diagram and all that, and it's very simple. It's a bonus question. Okay? Assignment is on the top priority. Now, in our curriculum, assignment is also there, transportation also there. But if you see the past examination question, assignment is on the maximum priority rather than transportation. Okay? But we'll do both, obviously. But in my opinion, what I feel is this is the most neglected chapter, LPP. Please listen to me very carefully. That's the only reason I've started with that. So what happens is many people, many students, they often start OPM or शुरू करते CPM for assignment transportation से, and LPP is left behind. We'll do the reverse. We start with LPP, linear programming problem. एक बार क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, वो भी लिया है मैंने. But what I feel is this examination they will target LPP, linear programming problem. This is my opinion. Okay, let us see. Assignment transportation is our target. We'll solve all the variety of that. We'll see model question paper, we'll see the past examination, and then we will go ahead. Okay. Everybody okay with this? सबको समझ में आ रहा है क्या चालू है? Okay. So this will be our flow, and the last day we will do this thing. ये सब अपन करेंगे last day, ठीक है? इतना घाई नहीं करना है. I've taken all the questions. This is a compilation. You will get everything. Okay. चलो. Now, can we start with our first chapter for today? Okay, and that is linear programming problem. Linear programming problem. I want everybody to pay attention. सगळ्यांनी लक्ष द्यायचं आहे एकदम व्यवस्थित, ठीक आहे? If you have not done this chapter, now is the best time, not the best time, the high time for you to do this chapter. Okay, linear programming problem. So, first of all, understand one thing. It's a beautiful chapter. Okay. So what exactly is a linear programming problem? 2 minutes समजून घ्या. Understand this for 2 minutes and then I will go with the sums and all. Okay. First of all, whenever we talk about linear programming problem, linear programming problem, This is nothing but optimum optimum allocation optimum allocation of resources. Optimum allocation of resources. अपन कभी कभी इकोनॉमिक्स में बोलते हैं ना optimum utilization of resources. मतलब दिए हुए बजट में whatever budget they have given you, whatever is there in your hand, we have to use it in the maximum capacity. This is what the chapter goes around. Number one. Okay. Now, in LPP, there will be problems. Pay attention. Huh? Problems as in not problem to solve. Problems as in like a constraint problem, limitation problem, budget problem. There might be a lot of limitations. There might be a lot of limitations. Pay attention. I'll write 2-3 words. Constraint. Constraint का मतलब क्या होता है भाई साहब? कुछ obstacles हैं. For example, let us say I want to maximize my profit. Yes, everybody has the same goal, but you have constraint also. You might be having space constraint. Let us say I am a dealer in tables. I deal in tables, okay? Now I want to sell maximum tables out to customer. But the point is, the moment I bring tables in my godown, I have a maximum capacity. I cannot bring so many tables. No, I have some restraint over here. I may be having some restraint on raw material. I may be having some restraint on the transportation also. So, bhai साहब, profit to achieve karna hai. You need to achieve your profit, but it will come with limitations. It will come with constraint. Now, you need to arrange such a problem into equations so that your objective function, that is maximizing a profit, will be achieved. Pay attention now. This is done with the help of equations. This is done with the help of equations. Okay. Now, fourth, very very important. Pay attention now, Baba, everybody. LPP. Now, LPP, by sub, there are two methods. One is a graphical method. One is a graphical method, and the other is a simplex method. Hear me out very properly. So again, please laksha द्या व्यवस्थित. Graphical method and simplex method. Now the main point is both of these methods are there in your curriculum. I'll repeat myself again. Both of these methods are there in your this module. But at sir, one more thing. Sir, when to use this graphical method and when to use this simplex method? Can you please tell us that, and then we will go ahead. I want everyone to draw this up. Graphical method is used when two decision variables are there. Two decision variables are there. What if more than two decision variables are there? Graphical method will not give you a proper answer. Like I said, graphical method. In graphical method, you have only two axes, right? X axis and Y axis. There is no Z axis as such, okay? So if there are three decision variables, then you need to shift your focus to simplex method. Three decision or more variables. Or more variables. This is or more variables. Okay? Now, understand this. So at the inter, by the way, all of this concept is there in your final level also. Same chapters, LPP, your assignment, your transportation, your simulation, everything is there where at your final level in strategic cost management part C. But the main point is, sir, अगर वो दोनों chapter inter में भी है, final में भी है, then what is the difference? I'll tell you one thing. So in inter, they will not ask you to draw graph. आपको graph नहीं पूछेंगे. I doubt कि तुमने अपने graph किया भी रहे. Because they'll ask you only one thing, and that is the formulation. That is the formulation. You will get marks for formulation and not for graphical method. They will not give you graphs and tell you to draw this. But graphical method is one of the concept used. Huh? But before graphical method, you need to formulate the equation. So for formulating the equation, you will be asked in the examination. Now, public, pay attention. Please, पूरा ध्यान रखेंगे. If everybody pay attention, if LPP comes in the examination, 99.99% they will ask you this only. What they'll ask you? Formulation. And I'll tell you one simple point right now. It will be a bonus question. Do not leave LPP because it will be one of the most easiest question in your entire paper. Because formulate करने में तुमको minimum barely 2-3 मिनट लगेगा if you have hands on this chapter. If you have not done this chapter, the bonus marks are going to go. But if the institute wants to test you, अगर बोलते हैं ना कि difficult paper निकला, they will target one paper, then they might ask you this method, simplex. The name is simplex, but it is not simple at all. Listen to me very carefully. Simplex method has a proper format. Yesterday only I took one lecture for CMA finding. The video is also there on YouTube. आपको recent वही video दिख जाएगा simplex करके. Final level में पूरा का पूरा method है. But today I'll teach you, okay? Because there are questions in the module. I've taken the same questions from the module only. वही practice करेंगे आप, ठीक है? So at the end of the session of LDB, you need to be in a position to draft, to write down the equation. Plus, you need to do this also. What simplex? But did you understand the difference between the two methods? When two decision variables are given, then you need to use graphical method. And when more than two decision variables are given, you need to shift your focus down to simplex method. Simplex method has a lot of other varieties to solve. बहुत अलग variety है उसका. करेंगे अपन बहुत simple है बनो. Okay. Now, have you written down this? Everybody, yes or no? Have you written down this? Give me a yes or no, everybody, and then I will go ahead. And then I will go ahead. I want everybody to comment yes or no. Who I am नहीं, ठीक है? जब आप बोलेंगे फिर then I will go ahead. Everybody. Even this, they might ask you for MCQ also. Which method is used when three decision variables are there? So the answer will be what? Simplex. Answer will be simplex. Answer will be simplex. Okay. Now, I have taken some questions from your module. I have taken some questions from your module so that a warm up हो जाएगा. एक proper there will be a warm up and then we'll go on to the difficult questions. Okay. Now, pay attention please, everybody. Second, please लक्ष्य दें everyone. Nobody do chit chat knowledge. Instagram पहले बंद करो. मैं आपको वापस बोल रहा हूँ. प्लीज बीच में हम स्टोरी भी देखते हैं और किसी ने अगर स्टोरी पोस्ट किया तो देखो आप. Please, Instagram keep it out. 1 month to go. Deactivate everything. I'm telling you. Okay. First few basic questions and then we go on to difficult ones. Okay. Chalo. The products PQR are being produced in a plant having profit margin of 3, 5 and 4 respectively. Okay. The three products having a profit margin of 3, 5, 4. Okay. The raw materials A, B and C are scarce supply. Okay. So for doing these products, they want raw material or raw material what limited. What is the meaning of scarce? Limited. And the availability is only limited to 8, 15 and 10. सिर्फ इतना ही raw material मिल रहा है. Specific consumption is indicated in the table below. Okay. So this is your final products PQR. These are the available units of raw. These are raw materials. Okay, these are raw materials A, B, and C. And this is the consumption which is used in that final product. तो भाई साहब P product बनाने के लिए if you want to make product P, the raw material A का कितना यूनिट लगेगा? 2 यूनिट लगेगा. और ये raw material कितना अवेलेबल है भाई साहब? Only 8 is available. These are your profit. Write down the problem mathematically for maximization of profit margin. Now, please pay attention. I know this is very simple. You might do it in like 2-3 minutes, but you need to focus on something. Every LPB question is not going to be same. It's going to be different. You have to use your brains out there. Whether the question is for maximization or minimization. Now, if cost would have been here, I'm repeating it again. If cost would have been here, your objective function will be what? Minimization. But right now, it is clear cut mentioned over here that it is profit. So don't even look at the answer. Answer सिर्फ मैंने उसके लिए PDF के लिए बनाया. आपको खुद ही क्या करना है? Answers यहाँ पे लिख रहे हैं. Okay. So can we start, sir? Can we start? What will be? Objective function. Objective function will be what? What is the main objective? To maximize the profit. To maximize the profit. To maximize the profit. Now, you only tell me. First of all, we need to allot some initials to it. So, the first line will be let PQR 0, no? We'll take X, Y, and Z. Let X units be of product P. Let X units of product P. Y units be used for Q. And let Z units be of R. P, Q, and R. Okay. And now we start writing the objective function. You need to tell me objective के लिए आपको कितना sum लगेगा? Fraction. Why? So what we given you everything. 3, 5, 4 is your what profit. Okay. So what I'll write over here? 3x plus 5y plus 4z. This is my objective function. This is my objective function. Now, you tell me one thing. This objective function, you will get your profit, boss. But इसके लिए कुछ limitation है ना. So this is a basic sum. Even these people have asked this question also. I'll give you one exam question. It is so easy, no? So this can be achieved, but what I'll write, sir, यहाँ पे लिखना पड़ेगा ना मुझे, constraint to, limited to what, sir? They have given over here. They have given over here what, that this raw material is only available 8 units. So tell me one thing, will I write greater than or less than? Sir, less than. Can you go more than 8? Are the units available more than 8? No. So what will be my equation, sir? Constraint to 2x plus, what is that, 3y less than or equal to 8. Okay, this because obviously there's dash over there in R. So there तो सवाल उठता नहीं है. इसका क्या करेंगे अपन? 3x plus 2y plus 4z less than or equal to 15. Please write down. 3x plus 2y plus 4z less than or equal to 15. Next, 2y plus 5z less than or equal to 10. Now, I've told you in the class also, whenever we write these things, whenever we write these things, we need to give them narration. We need to give them narrations. Can I write what? Can I write over here? Can I write over here? Raw material availability constraint. Raw material availability constraint. Because all of these things are what? Raw material availability constraint. We cannot go more than that. Okay. Now, pay attention. This is your module answer, which will be same. They have used x1, x2, x3. Don't get confused. You can use any initials. Big deal. Okay. But और last में आपको क्या लिखने का है? Last में आपको क्या लिखने का है? X, Y, and Z is greater than or equal to 0. This is called as non-negativity constraint. Non-negativity constraint. Sir, why do we write this in every sum? Because remember one thing, whenever you draw a graph, the graph will be like this. ये हो गया y axis, ये हो गया 0, ये हो गया आपका x axis. Okay, the point is there are 4 quadrants in a graph. Okay, first quadrant, second quadrant is goes down, third and fourth. Okay, this is plus minus plus or minus minus. Okay, it should not come over here. That is why we write there non-negativity constraint, so that x, y, z are always greater than or equal to what? 0. It should not come down. और नीचे नहीं आना चाहिए. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? चलो. Okay. I hope everybody has done this. Has everybody done this? Yes or no? Give me a yes or no, everybody. धीरे धीरे we'll solve the advanced questions. Okay. I've taken big questions also, and I think if they want to put something, इसके बाहर कुछ नहीं आने वाला. Okay. They'll ask you this only. Can I go on to the next question, please, everyone? Chalo, okay. Now, this is a very proper question and it's an important question, okay? It is an important question. Pay attention, everybody. This is a important question. This is an important question. Can I start this? This might be asked in your examination. So I want everyone to pay attention. It is not a simple equation. You have to use your brains over here. It's a model question for your information. But please solve it with me. Answers बाद में check करेंगे अपन. पहले आप solve करेंगे मेरे साथ. Okay? Everybody, yes or no? Everybody? So can I first read the question? Second, please लक्ष्य पाइए. Everybody. A bank is in the process of formulating. A bank is in the process of formulating its loan policy. Okay? Involving a maximum of 600 million. Now, this is your first constraint. So bank is there. So basically, it's a question of bank. Now they are telling here loan ka policy check karna hai. We have to give out loans. Now remember, you have to think from bank's perspective. Okay, the bank can give out loans of maximum rupees 600 million. What is the meaning of this, sir? This is your first limitation. Okay. The following table gives you types of loans जो देंगे वो bank. Bad debts are not recoverable and credits no interest received. Bad debts are gone. Okay. To meet competition from other banks, the following policy guidelines have been set. Okay. Now, here starts your question. Pay attention. at least 40% of the funds must be allocated to agriculture and commercial loans. Okay. Fund allocated to housing must be at least 50% of all the loans given to personal, car, and housing. Okay. Overall bad debts on all the loans may not exceed 0.06. Formulate a linear programming problem to determine the optimal loan allocation. I want your focus on this word over here. Formulate. You have to only formulate and give it to them. Okay. Now, this is the information given to you. Please do not panic. I'm telling you, whenever these questions comes, they're the most easiest question. The more the information, the more easier the question is to solve. Remember that always. Okay. Now, in this, how many types of loan are there? Sir, I can see X, a personal loan. There is personal loan over here. One second. There's personal loan. There is car loan, housing loan, agriculture loan, and commercial loan. Okay. So I'll do like this. X, no, sorry. A, B, C, D, and E. These are the initials what we use. Very simple. Okay. These are the interest rates and these are the bad debts. Now you tell me one thing. Please tell me one thing. If it is a bank, what will be their profit? If it is a bank, what will be their profit? सर बहुत सिंपल है. अगर बैंक है उसका प्रॉफिट तो यही रहेगा ना भाई साहब. इंटरेस्ट और क्या रहेगा सर? So they are not. There is nothing written over there. But when I have to write my objective function, I need to write there something, right? And that is interest. Interest will be your what? Objective function. Pay attention, please. Everybody pay attention. Okay. So first of all, we'll do one thing. We'll solve it here only. We'll solve it here only. Pay attention. चलो शुरू करेंगे अपन यहाँ पे. Everyone. First, let A be the amount allocated to, what is the first loan? Personal. Okay, you have to write everything. Write everything, please. See, the answer ready. My job will be very simple, just to go and tick on that. Okay, but I'm not doing it. I want you to also write with me. Okay, let A be the amount allocated to personal loan. Allocated to personal loan. Okay, next, let B be the amount allocated to, now what is this? Car loan. Allocated to car loan. Next, let C be the amount allocated to, अभी कौन सा लोन है? Next, housing loan. Allocated to housing loan. Allocated to housing loan. Next, let D be the amount. Let D be the amount allocated to agriculture loan. To agriculture loan. Everyone write down, please. And next, let E be the amount. Let E be the amount allocated to commercial loan. Allocated to commercial loan. Okay. Now these are the amounts which I've already set. Now the main point is to start your objective function. Now you only tell me what will be the objective function. Sir, maximize. Maximize. You write it over here. Objective function. Objective function. Objective function. Maximize. Z is equal to. Now you tell me one thing. What is going to be your this thing? Sir, this will be my profit from bank's perspective. But tell me one thing, your profit is going to get hampered. HAMPERED is going to get hampered, is going to get reduced by what? Sir, bad debts. अरे मुझे प्रॉफिट तो इतना मिलेगा नहीं इंटरेस्ट से, उसका कुछ सवाल ही नहीं है. पर प्रॉब्लम क्या होने वाला है? सिर्फ बैड डेट्स भी है ना, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे? सर, जो नेट अमाउंट आएगा, नेट अमाउंट, वो मेरा प्रॉफिट है. I repeat it once again. Whenever I write my objective function in this question, interest is my profit. But the point is what? I have bad debts also. So what I need to do? I need to add everything up and I need to reduce the bad debts also. What simple? What will do? Maximize Z is equal to, I'll write it down, huh? But it will be a very big equation. 0.17a plus 14, 11, 10. 14b, 11c, 10d, 0.10d and plus ये कितना है 0.13e. Everybody paying attention please. What is this? Sir, this is my profit. From bank's perspective, ये profit है. My answer would have finished here only, objective function. पर प्रॉब्लम क्या हुआ है अभी? बैड डेट्स दिया उन लोगों ने. तो ये उसमें से माइनस होने वाला है बैड डेट्स. ओके, तो माइनस करके मुझे उसका पूरा का एडिशन लेना पड़ेगा बैड डेट्स का, क्योंकि मुझे माइनस करना है. नाउ व्हाट इट इज सर? 0.10a 0.10a plus next is what? 0.07 0.05 0.07 0.07b plus 0.05c 0.05c 8 and 6 0.08d and 0.0 कितना है वो दूसरा 6 e. Okay, now pay attention. This is going to be my what? The main equation. Now tell me one thing, can you please solve this and can you please write down in your book the net objective function? Net also कैसे करेंगे? जो आपका a है वहां से a माइनस होगा तो कितना होगा देखो 0.70 minus 0.10. This will become what? Sir 0.07a. 14 में से 7 माइनस होगा, ये होगा 0.07b. 11 में से 5 जाएगा, 6 will be remaining 0.06c. 10 में से 8 जाएगा, 2 रहेगा 0.02b प्लस 14 में से 6 जाएगा, आपका बचेगा 7 0.07e. Can you please tell me, is this the equation in your book? Is this the equation in your book? In your book, is this the equation? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody, yes or no? First, so that we can go ahead. We can go ahead. Everyone, yes or no? सबके बुक में A is A over here, B, B, C, C, D, D और E और E. सबका हो गया everyone? Okay. Now you only tell me. This will be constraint to. This will be constraint to. Now constraint to as in what? अरे the first constraint is what? Sir, उनका maximum budget ही 600 million का है. The maximum budget is how much? 600 million. That only I've told you in the first. So can I write something like this? Pay attention please now. Constraint to A plus B plus C plus D plus E must be less than or equal to 600 million. Must be equal to 6. Can I write like this? This is your first constraint. And what will I write in the narration? What will I write in the narration? Maximum loan budget. Maximum loan budget. Okay, this is the first restraint. This is the first restraint. Everybody done? बहुत simple है. देखो first line में लिखा उन लोगों ने. See, involving a maximum of how much? 600 million. Oh, now we will see कि और भी कुछ है क्या इसमें. Now see, please everyone pay attention now. At least 40% of the funds must be allocated to the agriculture and commercial loans. आता तुम्ही मला एक सांगा, वो ये बात कर रहे हैं कि out of your 100, ये जितना भी है ना 600 million, out of that at least का मतलब क्या है? कम से कम, अपन ज्यादा भी डाल सकते हैं, 40% should go where? Sir, agriculture and commercial. Can you please tell me what are the letters what you have allocated to agriculture commercial? Sir, D and E. So can I write something like this? D plus E must be greater than or equal to 40% of the entire fund. Less than or greater than? Sir, greater than. अपने को कम नहीं है, ज्यादा करने के. So can I write over here? Write this. D plus E greater than or equal to 40% of what? Of what? 40% of what? Sir, of the entire total funds. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E. You can write the 600 also, big deal, or you can write the entire stuff also. Okay. What is this? What is this? Minimum allocation. Minimum allocation to कौन से दो लोन थे? Which were those two loans? D and E क्या था? Agriculture and commercial. Minimum allocation to agri and commercial loans. That's the minimum allocation. Okay. Everybody okay till here? ये तुमको समझ में आया क्या? D plus E greater than or equal to 40% of the entire fund. तो आपको यहाँ पे दिख भी जाएगा आपके बुक में, मॉड्यूल में. This was the first thing. This is the second. Okay. चलो. Now next. Can I go on to the next one? Sir, this constraint is over. Okay. Now the funds allocated to housing. अच्छा, only housing का बात कर रहे हैं. Housing क्या है यहाँ पे? Sir, housing we have denoted as C. Okay. Funds allocated to housing must be at least 50% of all loans given to personal, car and housing. No problem, no problem. Okay. अरे that's the same criteria, same constraint. अरे bro ऊपर क्या लिखा था पता है क्या? 40% of the all fund. इसमें ऐसा लिखा नहीं, इसमें ऐसा लिखा 50% of personal. What is personal? A. What is car? B. And what is housing? C. So you tell me one thing. अपने को ऐसा करने का अभी इक्वेशन पे यार एटलीस्ट 50% का मतलब क्या है? सर कम से कम ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू. सो कैन आई राइट वन थिंग ओवर हियर? कैन आई वन थिंग ओवर हियर? C greater than or equal to 50% of. Will I write all the A, B, C, D? No. Only three I will write. They have told you specifically over there. What three? A, B, and C. Personal, car, and housing. Personal, car, and housing of A plus B plus C. Do you get this? Minimum allocation to. ये कौन सा C वाला अपना? C वाला is what? Housing. Minimum allocation to housing loan. Minimum allocation to housing loan. Finish. Okay? Are you understanding this? We are down with 3 constraint. 3 constraint हो गया अपना. और देखने और कुछ है क्या? Next. The overall bad debts. अच्छा, there's one more. The overall bad debts on all the loans may not exceed what? 0.06. What simply? What will do? That's it. Tell me one thing. They're talking about overall bad debts. So this overall bad debts should not go beyond what? कितना लिखा हम लोगों ने? 0.06. It must be less than or equal to 0.06. Okay. See, I'll read it again. The overall bad debts on all the loans may not exceed 0.06. So bad debts का आपके सामने है सब कुछ. क्या right over here? 0.10A plus. Next क्या था? 758. 0.07B plus 0.05C. Next 0.08D plus 0.06 है last वाला 6E must be less than or equal to what? 0.06. That is what their constraint is. Must be 0.06. Are you understanding this? So what is this? Constraint on bad debts. Constraint on bad debts. And what I'll write down? A, B, C, D, E greater than or equal to 0. This is your non-negativity constraint. This is your non-negativity constraint. This is your non-negativity constraint. Everybody okay till here? सबको हुआ है क्या? Please mark this question as very, very important. See, I tell you, in exam, if I show you the exam question, I show you now only. We are proceeding over there. It is very easy. But in the module, these type of questions are also there. That's why we are taking this. Okay. If they want to put a bouncer question, so this is the most bouncer formulation. Okay. So I think you will be able to do this. Everybody done? Yes or no? सबका हुआ है क्या everybody? चलो. If it is a yes, I'll go ahead. Okay. चलो. A, B, C, D, E greater equal to 0. Okay. Done. Everyone. चलो. Now. चलो. There's one question which had come in the recent past examination. LPP was not asked. Okay. In June 23, 2022 syllabus, this was asked. Okay. So, and it was asked for 5 marks. Now you won't get for 5 marks, you will get for 7 marks. Okay. So can I read it and can you try to solve it not even looking by the answer? मुझे आप आंसर्स देखो मत, आप डायरेक्टली आपके बुक में फॉर्मुलेट करेंगे. इवन आई विल सॉल्व इट एंड देन विल क्रॉस चेक. सिंपल. कैन आई रीड एवरीबॉडी, यस और नो? A factory of Spond Limited manufactures three products which are processed through three different production stages. Oh, कितने products manufacture कर रहे हैं? तीन. Same like the first question. Okay. The time required to manufacture one unit of each of the three products and the daily capacity of the stages are given in the following table. Okay. So these guys, they have given you what? The three products. They have also given you the stages 1, 2, 3, and they have also given you the capacities. These are the maximum capacities. This is the profit function 3, 2, and 5. Develop a linear programming problem to determine how many products to be manufactured to maximize profit. I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes. I want everybody of you, take your time. There is no hurry. You can denote the variables. You can put ABC or XYZ, जो भी आपको सही लगता है, and you can start doing the function, and then we will discuss. I want you to solve. I will wait for 2-3 minutes. The question is there in front of you. I hope you're able to see the question very properly. Yes. It's a June 23 examination question. Aramat sageni kara. It's a June 23 examination question. Okay. I want everybody of you to do it very properly. This is the same question what we did like few minutes back. And the moment you are done with the answer, do let me know. Then we'll cross check with the solution. Simple. Chalo, fast. 3x plus 2y plus 5z, this will be objective function. Constraint 2, what? X plus 2y plus y, stage capacity less than or equal to what? 430. Yeah, this is the maximum thing. No? You cannot go more than this. Can I just write it over here? Even you do it and I'll do it. 3x plus 2y plus 5z. Okay, this is your objective function. Constraint 2. क्या रहेगा ये constraint 2? X plus 2y plus z less than or equal to 430. 3x plus 2z less than or equal to 460 because there is no y available over there. X plus 4y, z is not available, less than or equal to 420. And last में क्या आएगा? X, Y, Z greater than or equal to 0. Narration over here. Maximum capacity constraint. Has everybody done till here? सबका ये आंसर हुआ है क्या? Please. This is the question. Have you done that thing? Is your answer and my answer matching? Are our answers matching? Give me a yes or no. LPP. सबका मैच हो जाए चेक करेंगे एक बार please. Yes or no. I want everybody of you to solve it. And this is the examination question, okay? So these kind of questions will come to your examination. सबका आंसर हुआ है क्या एक बार? आप मुझे कंफर्म करेंगे. And it's a very simple question. I don't think it's a what difficult one. So the point is what? In this fashion, they will ask you LPP, linear programming problem, and or the sum what we have done. Okay. Now please pay attention, everyone. I hope everybody's answers matching. This is the answer for your suggestion answer. So same thing. This is what we have done, and this is what we have done already. Okay. ये PDF में डाल के रखा है, बाद में check कर सकते हैं. Okay. Now everybody pay attention. Okay. So we'll do one more big question before I go ahead with the simplex method. Okay, we'll solve one more question which I've already taken in the PDF. I think even this question is same like your interest and bad debts. Interest or bad debts, there are two big questions in your module. Both of them will do, and what I think is you can do this only for LPP. I think this is more than enough. Okay, important, important. Okay, so can we start doing this, everyone? सबका ध्यान है यहाँ पे, everybody. Can I start reading it out? चलो. Mutual fund has cash resources of 200 million for investment in a diversified portfolio. When you're reading this now, the first thing what you should strike your head is what? This is your first constraint. ये आपका पहले limitation हो गया. That a mutual fund. अभी बैंक का क्वेश्चन किया आपने, तो म्यूचुअल फंड क्या कर रहा है? म्यूचुअल फंड क्या बात कर रहा है कि कितना कैश है? 200 million. That is the maximum budget. The table shows below the opportunities available, the estimated annual yield, risk factor, and term period details. Okay, no problem. Formulate a linear programming problem to find out the optimal portfolio that will maximize return. So the objective function would be what? Maximization. Okay. Now, these are the guidelines what you need to follow. Guidelines as in what? Those are limitations one. Now, all the funds available may be invested, but that's not a limitation okay at all. You don't need to write the equation for that. Weighted average period of at least 5 years as a planning horizon. Yes, yes, yes. तो ये आपका पहला वाला हो गया limitation 200 million का. This is your second limitation. Weighted average risk factor not to exceed 0.20. This is your third limitation. Investment in real estate and speculative stock to be not more than 25%. This is your fourth. Did you get this? Did you get this? This is fourth. This question might look very big. I've told you one simple ideology. The simple sense is what? More the information, the less the easier the sum is, because a lot of information is there. Now, in this, you only need to formulate. Can you please start formulating? Sir, if this is a mutual fund, can you please tell me what is going to be my profit? Sir, it is given over here. It is given over here. Pay attention, please, everyone. Lakshya again, please. Annual yield they have given. Annual yield. What is the meaning of annual yield? That is the realization, the rate of return what these people are getting, and that is nothing but what? Profit. So whenever you start with this equation, what you will do? First of all, we'll do one thing. You will assign letters over there. Okay. So A, let A be the amount allocated to bank deposits, B treasury note, C over here, D, E, and F. Okay. The model people have used X1, X2, X3, but we are using A plus B. This is most easy. Okay. Sure. Now, can we do one thing? Can we do one thing? We will write that line, let A be the amount deposited over there, and we start directly with what? The maximization function. Maximize Z is equal to. Now you tell me what will be the maximize function. So बहुत simple है. 9.5 they're given over here. So what I'll write over here? 9.5 A plus कितना है वो दूसरा 8.5B plus 12C 15D plus 32.5E and last कितना है 35 plus 35 A B C D E. Everybody okay till here? This is your objective function. 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 Everybody okay till here? Okay, what's simple? Now, sir, this is the objective function, but it comes with what? It comes with lot of limitations. It comes with lot of limitations. Okay. Now we'll write here constraint to. We'll write here constraint to, limited to. What is the first limitation, boys and girls? The first limitation is about the amount. How much is the amount? Sir, the maximum amount is how much? 200 million for investment. So what I'll do over here? A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F must be less than or equal to 200 million. 200 million. What I'll write over here? Maximum investment availability. Maximum investment availability. That's my first constraint. Okay, so this is done. So next, now everyone pay attention, please. Everyone pay attention. The weighted average period of at least 5 years for 10. At least 5 का मतलब क्या है? So कम से कम 5. So what I'll write over here? Everyone pay attention, please. This is the term period. This is the term period. So it must be at least 5. So what I'll write over here? 6A plus 4B plus 3C plus 5D plus 3E plus 10F must be greater than or equal to what? 6. Greater than or equal to what? No, हाँ कितना है वो? Period कितना है? 5 है, sorry, my bad, 5. This is 5. 5. Okay. This is what? Sir, this is the term period. Term period constraint. Term period constraint. Term period. This was the second constraint. This was the second. If you see the answer over here, this is what we have done. Okay, the model is wrong over there. Huh? You need to write 200 over here. This is also done. This is also done. Now we'll go on to a third constraint. So what is the third constraint? Sir, weighted average risk factor not to exceed 0.20. Risk factor कुठे आहे बघा? इथं risk factor आहे. This should not exceed 0.20. They have to be less than what? 0.20. So what I'll write? What I'll write? Simple. 0.02 A. Next कितना देखेंगे आप? 0.01 B plus 0.08 C plus 0.25 D plus 0.45 E plus 0.40 F. Okay, now this should be less than or equal to what? Less than or equal to what? Sir, 0.20. 0.20. They have given you the number 0.20. Okay, this is the risk factor constraint. This is the risk factor constraint. Also, one more thing, boys and girls, make sure you're writing the narration, huh? And don't think too much for writing narration. You have to use the same words which they have put it over there. ऐसा वापस इतना ये मत करो क्या लिखो मैं narration में. No, nothing. Whatever they have written over there, just put the words and just write it. But don't keep it blank. That's the only point. Sir, first was 200 million that we have completed. Second, वो 5 साल का बोला planning horizon वो किया अपन ने. फिर weighted risk factor not to exceed वो भी किया अपन ने. सब ये और एक बाकी है वहाँ पे. Investment in real estate. Can you please tell me real estate? Which letter you have denoted? So real estate we have denoted this F. Okay. And speculative stock we have denoted sir E. Okay, दो letter. To the investment in both of these to be not more than 25% of the total money. Not more than का मतलब क्या है सर? कम से कम. It has to be less. So can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? Can I write over here? Real estate is what? E and F. So E plus F investment should be less than or equal to कितना है वो? Less than or equal to how much it is? 25%. It is less than or equal to 25% of, you can write this, or you know what? All the funds A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. Okay, this is speculative stocks and what's the second? Real estate and real estate constraint. रियल एस्टेट कंस्ट्रेंट मतलब आप इसके ऊपर जा नहीं सकते. दैट वाज देयर मेन इंटेंशन. एवरीबॉडी डन टिल हियर? यस और नो? एवरीबॉडी डन टिल हियर? यस और नो? सबको हुआ क्या यहां तक? चलो, नाउ लास्ट विल राइट ओवर हियर A plus B plus C plus D, not this, sorry, A B C D E F greater than or equal to 0, and this is your non-negativity constraint. Non-negativity constraint. Everybody done till here? Give me a yes or no. Okay, तुमने इतना भी किया ना? हाँ, it's a good question. किसने पूछा? अपने क्या वो स्वस्तिका ने पूछा. It's a very good question because स्वस्तिका, remember one thing, this is the risk factor associated. You can do that. You can obviously minus here also. But banks के केस में वहां पे clear cut mention था कि the bad debts are not recoverable. See, I'll show you this. See this. Bad debts are not recoverable and they produce no interest receipt. Only because of this line we did deduction of what? The bad debts over there. Because whenever we are showing profit, they have clear cut mentioning you do not include only what? Bad debts over there. And that's the only reason I reduced what? Bad debts. But in this, they have not mentioned only anything. That is why we have not mentioning what risk factor. But if you want to reduce risk factor, you can write down the assumption. What I have assumed that even this factor is not going to come and I have reduced it. Okay, you can do it. But what my point is, this is your annual yield percentage which they have given you directly. That is the net yield by doing plus minus everything. And that is why we have only taken these figures. Understood? Yes or no? Understood? Yes or no? Everybody. Sorry. Okay. चलो. Now, ladies and gentlemen, अगर आपका ये यहाँ तक है, if you are following from the first question, so my point is you have 80% completed LPP. 80%. If in the examination LPP question come right now, on the basis of this knowledge, you might be able to solve the objective function and also the constant, and it may be very easy. Okay, but now comes the most important part. Now comes the most important part. मुझे तो लक्ष्य दे. Now comes the most important part. Full pay attention. Full. Huh? If you have opened up your module, if you have opened, I don't know what is the page number. If you have opened up your module in LPP chapter, you will find this question. Two questions are there at the end of LPP, which in my opinion many students will leave out. If you do not know the concept, आपको समझेगा कि पूरा bounce हो जाएगा, ठीक है? Because simplex लेते हैं हम. The moment you see simplex, everything changes. Everything changes. Okay. Now, everybody ready? Everybody ready now? थोड़ा सा ध्यान है सबका. थोड़ा सा. दो क्वेश्चन लिए back to back. One is 5 and this is one more question which I have taken. I'll also tell you how to do this. It's very simple. Okay. You might find it a bit what do you say that? Different because LPP normal solving is very simple. This is a bit different, so try to your mindset should be ready to accept something new. वो पहले mindset तैयार करो. मैं तो बोलूँगा ये क्या आ गया बीच में से एकदम है. ठीक है? चलो. Everybody, pay attention now. Keep your pens down for 2 minutes. Pens रख दो side में. ठीक है? If in the examination a simplex problem comes. When I started today's lecture, I told you simplex problem is solved when there are three decision variables or more. Three decision variables or more because we cannot put it on a graph. Graph has two axes, y and x. Okay. Now the point is, the moment you see a simplex, your focus, your strategy should change. सबसे पहले, whatever might be the objective function. Listen to me very carefully. Whatever might be the objective function. So what we do in simplex is that we add slack variables to it. SLACK, slack variables to it. Slack variables to it. Okay. Denoted by the letter S. Sir, एक मिनट. ये slack है ना, ये word कहाँ पे सुना है? We're trying to recollect, sir. With this word we have heard somewhere. I'll tell you where you have heard this word. So when we are doing CPM put, in CPM, slack of head event and slack of tail event, we should write. Did you understand something? Okay. So slack variables, we use these variables in your simplex formulation. Okay. So ठीक है, समझ में आया. Now, whenever there's an objective function, we add slack variables to it. For example, in the previous question, ये exam वाला जो question है ना, एक मिनट, exam वाला नहीं, job ही तुमने, अच्छा, exam वाला question लेते हैं. This was the examination question which you solved in your book, then check in your book also. 3x plus 2y plus 5z. Now, if they would have mentioned over there, please solve by what? The simplex method. So, मैं क्या करता है यहाँ? What I would have done? 3x plus 2y, 3x plus 2y plus 5z plus 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3. कुछ रॉकेट साइंस किया नहीं है, मैंने तीन वेरिएबल्स को ऐड किए, s1 s2 s3. Nothing rocket science. Pay attention. I'll solve that simple question by simplex only and then I'll go on the main question. सर ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है हमको. नेक्स्ट, अभी आगे आपने क्या लिखा है? Constraint to x plus 2y plus z less than or equal to 430. So when we're doing simplex process, no, there is no such letters like what less than or equal to or greater than, कुछ नहीं होता है, वहां पे is equal to होता है. There are two sides, left hand side equation, right hand side equation. Now pay attention. If I want to do this by simplex method, what I do? ये पहला समझ में आया आपको? Second, x plus 2y plus z plus, pay attention what I'm doing now. S1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3 is equal to 430. सर एक मिनट, क्या किया तुमने? सर आपने x 2y z वैसा का वैसे लिखा, कुछ चेंज नहीं किया. After that I added three numbers, वही s1 s2 s3, but I have to arrange in such a manner that in one equation at least one number is there. So s1 का मतलब क्या होता है? 1. फिर 0 0 लिखा. सेकंड में क्या करूंगा देखो. सेकंड what I do? 3x plus 2z plus what I'll receive, what I'll do over here. 0s1 plus s2 plus 0s3 is equal to 460. अब इसमें मैंने क्या किया देख, इसमें मैंने क्या किया, सेम लिखा, सेम लिखा, यहाँ पे s1 लिखा था 1, नीचे बराबर इसके यहाँ पे नीचे s2 लिखा, लास्ट में क्या लिखूंगा मैं, s3 लिखूंगा. So what I'll do now over here, what I'll do over here now, same equation, right? What I'll write, x plus 4y plus, you only tell me now what, sir, 0s1 will come plus 0s2 will come and plus s3 will come. Ladies and gentlemen, आपका ध्यान यहाँ पे होना चाहिए. देखो क्या लिखा है मैंने, s3 is equal to, what is the number over there, 420. Finish. This is the formulation. I've just taken the same example question. अपन solve करेंगे proper, but this is how you formulate in a simplex process. This is how you formulate in a simplex process. Did you understand? We need to add slack variables to it. एक एक लाइन में एक एक नंबर चाहिए. S1 पहला हो गया, सेकंड में S2 हो गया, और नीचे में S3 हो गया. समझा क्या आपको थोड़ा फर्क? ओके, देयर इज नो साइंस, देयर आर नो साइंस लेस देन इक्वल देन, नो, इट्स ओनली दैट डायरेक्टली इक्वल टू. ओके, सो थोड़ा फर्क दिमाग में गया, थोड़ा फर्क गया, थोड़ा फर्क दिमाग में जाना है. ठीक है. नाउ the moment you do this, you need to prepare something called as a simplex table. Now that is the most complex part. I want everybody to pay attention. Do not even move your pen. So now we will go on to the question. Can I go on over here, please? एक थोड़ा सा ध्यान देंगे आप. It is there in your model only. Try to find out what question number it is. The Simplex calculator company makes a profit of 5 on each model X and 20 on each model Y. That is your maximization function. Each calculator requires the following time on the cleaning and testing machines. Cleaning, testing, so 2 and 6, 4 and 3. Time available 10 and 12. That's your limitation. State the objective function and constraint, which I think you will be able to do it very easily. And arrange equations in a simplex format. Ladies and gentlemen, if they want to ask you, this will come for 7 marks. 7 mark. सबका ध्यान है थोड़ा सा? Everybody paying attention? अच्छा, I'll wait for 2 minutes. Don't look at the answer. Can you please at least tell me, just write down in your book objective function and constraint. I'll wait. Objective function and constraint. I'll wait. Please write down objective function and constraint. Simplex, I'll teach you. Okay? But can you write objective function and constraint? बहुत simple. जल्दी करेंगे. Fast. Even I will do it. Even you do it. Solution. 5x plus 20y बराबर है 5x plus 20y. Constraint to what? 2x plus 4y less than or equal to 10. I hope आपके भी बुक में यही आ रहा है. 6x plus 3y 6x plus 3y less than or equal to 12. और लास्ट में आप क्या लिखेंगे? x y greater than or equal to 0. Is this in your book? Yes or no? Is this in your book? Yes or no? देखो ये आपके मॉड्यूल में है. 5x plus 25, this is what we have written. This is what we have written. 2x plus 4y less than 10 and 6x plus 3y less than 12. Is this in your book? Is this in your book? Yes or no? If this is yes, then I can go ahead. If this is yes, then I can go ahead. If this is yes, then I can go ahead. Chalo, fast. Normal. It is just a formulation of equation. It's just a formulation of equation. Simplex, I'll teach you. Everybody, give me a green signal. Yes, sir, this we have done. And the equation is right. And the equation is right. If this is the case, मैं अपन पुढे जाऊया. And it's pretty simple, I think. ऐसा कुछ danger नहीं है उसमें. Has everybody done it? I want everybody to answer. Pratiksha, Shreya, Sakshi, जितने लोग बैठे हैं यहाँ पे, Janvi, all the people who are watching, I want everybody to tell me a yes or no. Because if it's a no, if you have not got the answer, this means मुझे वापस से सिखाना पड़ेगा. Everybody done? Good. Sakshi, let me know whether you're done or what. Marina, हो गया आपका? Now the point is if this is the scenario, if this is the scenario, अगर आपका equation अभी हो गया है, half part is done of the question, rest part is there now, rest part is there. अभी वो कैसे करना है? ऐसे you will find this table in your what, that book, okay, but I will make my own table and then we just watch you, okay. All of this thing is there in your finals, okay. Now you might find a bit different thing, so please don't get panic, okay, panic मत हो जाए. सबसे पहले one sec, simplex table, there are few new abbreviations which are used but easy. सबसे पहले इसमें आता है CJ. CJ stands for coefficient. Now what is this coefficient, sir? Nothing. It is only the profit maximization what you have written. So क्या है वो लिखा है तुमने ऊपर? It is what, 5 and 20. So I'll write here 5, 20. Next you have used what, S1, S2 and S3. तो इनका क्या था? Sir 0, 0 and 0. This is called CJ. Okay. Next I will write here variables. Pay attention, everybody. I will write here CSV and I'll write here CB. CSV stands for current solution variable. I'll repeat it once again. Current solution variable. इसमें आपको क्या लिखना होता है? The slack variables you have used, no. What you have used, sir? S1, S2 and S3. That will come over here. And which are the coefficient used in the CSV, sir? We have used 0, 0 and 0. मला सांगा S1 ला तुम्ही काय यूज केलं? 0 यूज किया आपने, तो वो आपने वहां पे लिखा. Okay, चलो. Now what you have to do? This 520 0 is there. You have to write down the initials now. What initials is there, sir? 5 का क्या था, sir? ये x था, ये y था, और 0 का क्या था मुझे बताएंगे? ये S1, S2 और ये S3. ये S3 था. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Done. Next, you have to write here B and you have to write here R and R. That's it. Pay attention, huh? And luckily, what is there in your this questions? They have not asked you to solve the entire simplex problem. They have only told the first part of simplex. Okay. And I'll also give you one link. I'll put it in the description box also. After today's session, जब पूरा session खत्म हो जाएगा ना आज, assignment transportation, then I will give you one छोटा सा homework. You have to watch one video of full simplex problem. The first part is right in front of you. Okay. Please pay attention, everybody. एक थोड़ा सा मैं इसमें lines बड़ा बनाता हूँ. Then we'll go ahead. Okay. Everybody pay attention. Might go bouncer because it's for the first time you're doing this. But it's simple. Now, what is the full form of B? B stands for right hand side equation. Right hand side, RHS. That is equal to जो आप लिख ठीक है. CSV stands for current solution variable. CB stands for the coefficient used in CSV. RR stands for replacement ratio. Done. Pay attention, please. Sir, अभी क्या करना है? See, what you have written over there, I want you to write it over here in the constraint part. For example, sir, we have written 2x plus 4y less than or equal to 10. Now what you will write? First, यहाँ पे आएगा 2, यहाँ पे आएगा 4, यहाँ पे there is nothing. S1, अच्छा, we have not made the table only, no? अपने आपने उसका ये कहाँ पे किया है? Formulation. So first we need to formulate in simplex. So how will we do it? Pay attention now. See, take this, copy. अपने ऊपर वाले का किया ना, इसका किया नहीं अपन ने. We did not do for this, okay? तो इसका अपने को सिंप्लेक्स पे कन्वर्ट करना है. कैसे करने का है? सब बहुत सिंपल है. 5x प्लस 20y प्लस 0s1 सॉरी s1 प्लस 0s2 प्लस 0s3 इज इक्वल टू sorry this was the objective function. अपने को कंस्ट्रेंट वाला करना है. x plus 20y plus 0s1 plus 0s2 plus 0s3. This is the normal function. Constraint to क्या आएगा? Constraint to that is the same thing what I showed you for the first question. Constraint to 2x plus 4y plus now what you will write? s1 0s2 plus 0s3 is equal to 10. What I've told you in simplex there is no signs less than or greater than. Next 6x plus 3y plus 0s1 अच्छा इसमें दो ही वेरिएबल है s1 and s2 is only there. Okay, cool. Two only variables are there. 0s2 2x plus 4y plus s1 is equal to 10 and 0s1 plus s2 is equal to ये कितना है इसका 12. This must be there in your book. This must be there in your book. This is the simplex formulation. This is the simplex formulation. This is the simplex formulation. Simplex formulation. What is happening on my pen? Formulation. Okay. Let me know whether this is there or what in your book right now. इसके ऊपर से टेबल बनाने का आपने, ठीक है? Now there are only two variables. Pay attention now. This is not there. This is not there. So it is x, y, and only this much. So this will not be there. S1, S2 is will be there, and here it will be B, and here it will be R and R. Okay, sure. Now we'll start solving this. Okay. Now please pay attention everyone. Now we have to write the numbers. So 2 और 4 था, इसके बाद क्या था 2 4. यहाँ पे S1 में 1 0. Next 6 6 3 0 1. So what is B? Right hand side 10 and 12. Let me know whether you have understood this. If not, I'll repeat it once. There are only two things, S1 and S2. मैं वहाँ पे S3 भी लिखा था because we did not formulate in the first place. So first you need to formulate and then you need to put in the table. Let me know whether you are done with this. कुछ नहीं है, वो वहाँ का copy paste किया constant इस पे डाल दिए. Whether you have understood this, yes or no. Whether you have understood this, give me a yes or no fast. Yes or no fast. If this you have done, next are two things what we need to do. Okay, pay attention. Second lecture, please. We'll do it one more time, no problem. Pay attention. There's something called as CJ. Pay attention now. CJ हो गया आपका. Now, Z and NER. Net evaluation row. Everyone pay attention. Please, 2 मिनट लक्ष्य देना है तो आप समझेगा नहीं कुछ. First, we need to compute Z. It is called ZJ actually. How to compute this? Everyone pay attention. Everybody pay attention. See, this into this plus this into this. मतलब देखो. I have to compute this now. I have to compute this. ZJ निकालना है, कैसे निकालूंगा मैं? 2 into 0, 6 into 0. 2 into 0 plus 6 into 0. कितना आएगा सर? Obviously 0 आएगा ना. It will be 0, you know. In fact, the whole entire stuff will be 0 because even in y, even if I want to put out this now, ये निकालना है, ये वाला निकालना है मुझे, ये वाला कैसे निकालूंगा मैं? Sir, 4 into 0 plus 3 into 0. Everything is going to be what? 0, 0, 0 and 0. How did I put ZJ? I like it over here. 2 into 0 plus 6 into 0. That is for the first column. Same you have to follow for the entire. You have to multiply all the numbers into 0. Okay? It will be 0 only. And the main point is net evaluation row, NER. इसको कैसे निकालते हैं? बहुत simple है. ZJ minus CJ. Where is CJ? Where is CJ? Over here. Pay attention. So this minus this top. How much is 0 minus 5? 0 minus 5. Sir, minus 5. 0 minus 20, minus 20. 0, 0. Are you understanding this? Yes or no? Let me know once you have completed till NER. अगर नहीं समझ में आया, you can tell me in the comment. I'll repeat it once more. I'm telling you one more time. ZJ is very simple. Multiply the numbers with 0, you will get it, and obviously the answer will come 0 only because that side is all 0. NER, how will you compute? It's very simple. ZJ minus CJ. So Z minus CJ is at the top. So can you please tell me whether you are done with this? Minus 5, minus 20, 0 and 0. Okay. Yes or no? Yes or no? Actually, I tell you one more thing. हो गया आपका? आपके मॉड्यूल में सिर्फ आंसर यहाँ तक ही है. There is no extra column over here of R and R, which should have been there. So if you see your answer, your answer is still here only. Your answer is still here only. I have put one more column over there, R, R, okay? So I think you can do it till here only. अब इतना ही करेंगे. ये नहीं किया तो भी चलेगा, ठीक है? इतना ही करो, okay? But I have given you one small homework. And what is that homework? You need to watch that video where I have solved the entire simplex problem. Did this go in your head? If this question comes, can you solve it till here? Yes or no? Chalo. Now pay attention. Secondly, laksha there. Last question is there of LPB. Pay attention. What is the first? The initial matrix of a maximization linear programming problem is shown where decision variables are designated. Now see, this question is barabar ulta. They have given you the table. Already, and they have asked you 3 questions. See, now you tell me one thing. Sir, I know what is the meaning of this now. 4, 8, 6, 0, 0, 0. So if 3 zeros are there, this means, sir, we are talking about what? Slack variables S1, S2, S3. So can you please tell me, without even looking in the answer, what will be the objective function? Sir, आपने जो टेबल बनाया ना, आपने objective function वहां पे छापा था. अभी questions क्या पूछे देखो. State the original constraint equation. You know one thing. We have written the constraints over here in the table ऊपर, and this was the less than or equal to. ये था वहां पे. How many decision variables are there? Obviously दिख रहा है वहां पे. 3 decision variables are there. And state the objective function. Can you do this question? Yes or no? कर सकते हो क्या? 7 mark को ये पूछ सकते हैं, 7 marks. But you can solve this 7 marks only if you have understood simplex table. Because if you have not understood simplex table, this will go पूरा bouncer. इसका 3 लाइन का आंसर है, 3 लाइन के 7 मार्क के. But to understand that, you need to understand simplex. Or tell me original constraint equation. अरे you tell me one thing, Baba. In this table, ये था ना, ये पूरा, ये क्या था? ये अपने constraint तो होता है. This is constraint only, no? So you tell me, ये पूरा constraint तो है इनका. कैसे रहेगा आपका आंसर? देखो. First of all, can I write over here? Pay attention. And always, public, public. Whenever there is a maximization problem, pay attention. Whenever there is a maximization problem, and the constraints are always less than or equal to. Write this down somewhere. Whenever there is a maximization problem, the constraints are always less than or equal to. See, in this question, they have given you one small hint. It is a maximization linear problem. So can I say one thing? Can we write down over your constraint? Sir, तुझा हा बॉक्स स्टार्ट केला तो constraint आहे. म्हणजे आपण ते करू शकतो. What we can do? 5x plus 9y. मला क्यों आ रहा है? एक मिनट. 5x plus 9y. 0 is there, and after that all these are there variables. देखो ना भाई साहब, ये S1, S2, S3 ये 0 है. इसका मतलब कितना इक्वेशन है? Less than or equal to 36. This might be there in the question. आपने उन्हें वही पूछा है ना कि आपको ओरिजिनल कंस्टेंट चाहिए उनको. We are giving them. Next. So यहाँ पे 0 है. इसका मतलब है there will be no value over there. 8 is there. इसका मतलब क्या है? 8y plus 5z less than or equal to 24. I hope you are getting this. Next, 2x, 0 is there, so there's no value, forget that. 5z less than or equal to 7. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Check करेंगे एक बार आंसर. देखो ये आंसर मिलेगा आपको. 5a plus 9 less than 36, this and this. 2a plus 5 less than 7. This is what we have done. Did you understand this? Yes or no? These are your constraints, original constraints. Give me a yes or no, please, fast. Have you understood this? Have you understood this? So, see, these are two variety of questions. In the first, we solved the simplex table. Second, they have given you simplex table और उससे अपन क्या निकाल रहे? Objective function और constraint निकाल रहे. Did you understand this, everybody? And we did not take this. Why we did not take? Those are variables, slack variables. It will not be in the question. उन लोगों को original constraint चाहिए. ये समझ में आ गया? बहुत सिंपल है. ठीक है? Now, sir, this we have completed. First we have completed. Now, how many decision variables are there? अरे क्या है? One line answer. 3 decision variables. And now last, you need to do it now. I will not do it. State the objective function. You need to pick up the objective function. Question is there in front of you. You do it and then I'll solve. Please solve this. State the objective function first. State the objective function, and you know where we have written the objective function simplex table. So this is there in front of you. This is there in front of you. Chalo, everybody. I hope you have understood what is the objective function by now. Everybody. And if you have done with the objective function, you can tell me, sir, my objective function is done. My objective function is done. Then we'll cross check your answer. Array, your objective function is here only. No, this is the objective function. Very simple. 4x plus 8y plus 6z. Finish. ये आंसर देंगे ना यहाँ पे. क्या खत्म हो गया? वही आंसर है. 4 plus 8 plus 6. Finish. This is your answer. This is your objective function. Yes or no? Did you get it? Please tell me. Please tell me whether you have got this or not. Yes or no? Whether you have got this or not. Give me a yes or no. First. Have you got the 2 points? One was your constraint. They wanted the constraints and they wanted objective function from the simplex table only. Can I ask you? खत्म हो गया आपका, everybody? Have you written 4x plus 8y plus 6z? And if that is the answer you're getting, your LPB is done. There's one thing over here. Pay attention. So, bhai sab, if they ask you simplex, the first step is formulation under simplex. These are steps, formulation under simplex by adding slack variables. Number one. Number two, prepare simplex table. How to prepare? एक बार वापस go through करेंगे, छोटा सा एक ट्रेलर करेंगे अपन simplex table, so that we'll finish it up. So the first thing is what? You have to write your CJ. CJ stands for what? The objective function. Copy paste that. You get numbers over here. After that, there will be CSV and CB. CSV stands for what? The slack variables. Example: S1, S2, and S3. CB stands for what? The coefficient used in CB. मतलब ये हमेशा क्या रहने वाला है? 0, 0, and 0. Okay. After that, for example, I'm just writing example. This is example. 2, 4, 3, and S1, S2, S3 will be 0, 0, and 0. Okay. Now, you have to use the letters also here. In CV, you write letters X, Y, Z, S1, S2, and S3. This is the format. यहाँ पे क्या आएगा मुझे बताओ, ये पूरा क्या आने वाला है? This will be all constraint. Constraint copy paste करने का है पूरा, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे क्या रहेगा मुझे बताओ, यहाँ पे B. B stands for the right hand side of the equation. Whatever numbers it might be. Finish. Okay. After that, this is ZJ. What is ZJ? Sir, this number this number into this plus this number into this plus this number into this, यहाँ पे नंबर आ जाएगा. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है आपको ये? और लास्ट में निकालने का NER, that is net evaluation row. I'll write it over here. Net evaluation row. How to compute this NER? ZJ minus CJ. ZJ minus CJ. Z is over here and C is over here. This will be your last answer. Finish. Getting this? This is a simplex table ka format. So let them ask you simplex table. You can show them this. Even if they ask you what? The reverse. They are giving you simplex table ka question and they ask you the questions on that. You need to know where you have put the objective function and the constraint. अब इसके ऊपर वो आपको कुछ नहीं पूछे. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Understood? Everybody, yes or no? Hey, by the way, break नहीं है. Like before lunch, everything only we will wrap it up. Okay? So we'll not waste time in that. If you want to have lunch, have it afterwards, not now. Okay? Chalo. Can we start? Can we start with the most asked chapter in your entire curriculum, and that is assignment. If you have forgotten the steps of assignment, I want everybody to pay attention. I have taken some good questions from a model question paper only. Okay? सबका ध्यान है, everybody paying attention. Now we are going to start with assignment. Now we are going to start with assignment. Everybody, I want your full attention. Assignment we are going to start. It is the most easiest of the chapter. Students find it very simple, but the main part is what? One mistake here and there, your entire question, the answer will go wrong. Okay, so you need to be very calm while solving assignment. Okay, 2-3 points before I go ahead. Assignment is to be solved by Hungarian method. It is to be solved by Hungarian method. Okay, and Hungarian method supports minimization. Okay, what is minimization? Time. I write it here only. Everything is right. Time, cost. Okay, so if these factors are there, it is a perfect question for assignment, and Hungarian method will solve your all the problems. Okay, now I will not go into steps. We'll solve the question. उसमें करेंगे. Theory में आपको बोर हो जाएगा बहुत. Second point ये है. Second point, pay attention. Assignment is basically 1-to-1 allocation. 1-to-1 allocation. Now everybody pay attention. I've already told you in the classes also. I'll tell you now also. Okay. Whenever assignment is there, when you are revising assignment, make sure you are doing one variety of like every concept. So in assignment, what all variety can come? Pay attention. First, it will be a minimization problem. That is the most normal of the question. Second, there might be one variety where they have asked you maximization. Pay attention. Huh? This is one. Second, what if the solution is not optimal? What if the solution is not optimal? Next, there will be two conditions. One is called as prohibited assignment. One is called as prohibited assignment. And one is called as facilitative assignment. Pay attention. And there's one more. I'll add it here only. Okay. What if it is not balanced? What if it is not balanced? Okay. Now pay attention, please. So whenever you're revising assignment, this chart should be there in front of you. This replicates whether you have done the assignment chapter or not. Okay. Minimization, this is a normal question. This is a normal question where you will find everything all okay. What all okay? The rows and columns are balanced. The solution is optimal. You go in one straight flow. Okay. Right now they'll ask you this in examination because they'll give you some adjustment. What if, pay attention, मैं यहाँ पे सब कुछ कर रहा हूँ adjustment, तो आपको ध्यान देना है. What if it is not balanced? If it is not balanced, insert dummy row or dummy column. Dummy row or dummy column, as per the case may be. We'll do it now. Okay. If it is a maximization problem, select the biggest number the biggest element, I would say, the biggest element, and subtract from the rest. Okay, so you have to do this, and the next step will be your new revised matrix, also called as loss matrix or cost matrix. Okay, and then you will proceed ahead with your normal steps. If it is not optimal, so tell me one thing: when the solution in your assignment is not optimal, when number of lines is not equal to order of matrix, I'll repeat again, when number of lines is not equal to order of matrix, you need to follow some steps. What are the steps? I hope you remember. Select the least element, select the least element from the uncovered. Second, add this number, add this number to intersection, add this number to intersection. I'll show you if you are not able to recollect that. But I think तुम्हाला ये यायला पाहिजे. Up till now, I think this chapter must be in your complete hands. Huh? Add this number to intersection and reduce it, reduce it, reduce it from the uncovered elements. Okay, one important point here is that do not touch the covered element. जिसके ऊपर line है उसको आपको touch भी नहीं करना है. Two things you need to change: one is the intersection and one is the uncovered element. Okay, I hope you have understood this also. Okay, prohibited assignment, how to solve this? Take one sec, what is happening? Take infinity, one second, take infinity as the corresponding element. So why to take this? What is the meaning of prohibited? So when the question starts, they'll forcefully tell you what? This two things is not possible. ये allocation हमको नहीं चाहिए. अगर नहीं चाहिए, we don't want that to come in your calculations. Then what is the one step? What you do? Straight take infinity over there. Infinity is the largest number. It will not come only in your calculation. Okay, and whatever they desire, the prohibited stuff, it will not come in your final allocation table. Simple. What is the meaning of facilitative condition? Pay attention now. This is also called as mandatory assignment. This is also called as mandatory assignment. I've taken one sum today. What is mandatory? See, if prohibited is there, what is prohibited? Tell me, sir, this and this allocation, this pairing is not possible. So I take infinity. Are Baba, but we can ask you one more question. No, we want compulsory allocation. These two numbers should go to A only. This is called as what? Mandatory facilitative condition. So what to do is very simple. I'll tell you now only. Whenever they give you mandatory assignment, no, you exclude that from step number 1 only. Or step question को ही कम कर दो. If 5 columns are there, 5 rows are there, and they've told you 3 pairings are there. 3 ऐसे pairings है तो उनको compulsory चाहिए. If they wanted compulsory, remove that. No, question में लो मत उसको. Question ही कम कर दो. ये 3 बोले तो 2 row और 2 column ही कर दो ना, और solve it. And when you will do the final allocation, जैसे बोला है, whatever they have told you, just go and allocate over there. Simple. That is called as facilitative condition. Everybody getting this? Has everybody drawn this in your book? Give me a yes or no. Fast. Has everybody drawn this in the book? आपको थोड़ा zoom करना पड़ेगा जरा थोड़ा. In your this only, the mobile laptop to do it. But have you understood this? This is the entire overview, bird's eye view of assignment chapter. Bird's eye view of assignment chapter. Give me a yes or no. Fast. Give me a yes or no. Fast. If it's a yes, I'll go ahead. Done, everybody? Everybody okay with this? Chal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is your first. This is your first question. Okay, I will do it very fast. Huh? It's very simple. June 24 model question paper. Now, I have told you one thing very important. Pay attention. And that point is, if you see the past examination question, if you see the model question paper, Transportation, this will not asking that level that much. The frequency of transportation is very much less, but the frequency of assignment chapter is बहुत ज़्यादा है. So you need to be, I know it's a very simple chapter, you need to have hands on this chapter, okay? Everyone pay attention. So, a company is engaged in manufacturing 5 brands of packed snacks, okay? It is having 5 manufacturing setups, each capable of manufacturing any of its brands at one at a time. The cost to make a brand on these setup vary according to following table, okay? Now give you a table. So, these are setups S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, and these are brands, okay? Now, these are what, sir? The cost to make. So basically ये cost दिया. Cost का मतलब क्या है sir? Is it a minimization problem? Yes, it's a minimization problem. Pay attention please. Assuming 5 says compute the optimal assignment of product on these setup resulting in what? Minimization cost. Can you solve this question top to bottom? एक question solve कर लेंगे अपन आराम से. Even you guys have to be with me. It's a model question paper. 7 marks they have asked using Hungarian method. Can we solve this everybody? अच्छा एक काम करेंगे आप please. I'll give you 1 minute. Please copy down this matrix in your book so that अपने को ऊपर नीचे करना नहीं पड़ेगा. I mean you will be very fast. Okay. I'll give you 1 minute, but please do let me know in the comment that you have completed copying on this. Don't take a photocopy. Write it. I'll wait. There's no hurry for us. Please copy down with proper numbers. मैं zoom in करता हूँ. I'll zoom in. Please copy this down. And let me know once you're done. Let me know once you're done. Let me know once you're done with the copying down of the matrix. Done? Good to go. Okay, sure. Now you start on your own pace. ऐसे मान के चलो टेस्ट का क्वेश्चन है. Don't make mistake. Your final answer and their final answer should match. Okay. The ones who have a problem, they can do it together. The ones who do not have any problem, please do it fast. Step number 1. As the given data is cost, therefore the problem is for minimization. The problem is for minimization. Okay. Step number 2. As number of rows, कितना 5 है ना शायद. 1 2 3 4 5. As number of rows, as number of rows is equal to number of columns, that is 5. Therefore the problem is balanced. Okay. Otherwise what we would have done, we would have inserted dummy row, dummy column. You know that, and you will put zeros over there. Simple. Step number 3. Okay. It is called as row minimization. Okay. Chalo, do it. You do it on your own. The ones who are not able to do it, नहीं समझ पाए तो आप देखेंगे यार. Okay. Pick up the smallest number from the row. This is 4, and start reducing the numbers. Okay. So this will be 0. Next 6 minus 4, this will be 2. 7 minus 4, this will be 3. 5 minus 4, this will be 1. And 11 minus 4, this will be 7. Okay. चलो 1 second. चलो नेक्स्ट 73695. 73695. Smallest number 3. Total right over here. 7 minus 3, 4. 3 minus 3, 0. 6 minus 3, 3. 9 minus 3, 6. And 5 minus 3, 2. Next 8, 5, 4, 6, 9. What is the smallest number? So the 4. 8 minus 4, 4. 5 minus 4, 1. 4 minus 4, 0. 6 minus 5, 1. 9 minus 4, 5. Next 9, 12, 7, 11, 10. 7 is the smallest number. 9 minus 7, 2. 12 minus 7, 5. 7 minus 7, 0. 11 minus 7, 4. And 10 minus 7, 3. 10 minus 7, 3. Next 7, 5, 9, 8, 11. Smallest number 5. 7 minus 5, 2. 5 minus 5, 0. 9 minus 5, 4. 8 minus 5, 3. And 11 minus 5 is 6. This has to be your row 04422 20150 33004 16243. Okay, this is where I've gone wrong. Or what? 85469. 6 minus 4. It 2 by 16243 and 72536. This is your matrix after row invalidation. Okay. Next, after this, what we'll do? Step number 3. What is that? Step number 4. Column minimization. Column minimization. Column minimization. I've already told you one thing. Your work will become very much less if there is 0 already there. So the first column there's always 0, 0, 4, 4, 2, and 2. Second will also come as it is. There's already 0 over there. Next 3, 3, 0, 0, 4. In this you need to do it. So 1 minus 1, 0, 6 minus 1, 5, 2 minus 1, 1, 4 minus 1, 3, 3 minus 1, 2. यहाँ पे 2 is the smallest number. 7 minus 2, 5, 2 minus 2, 0, 5 minus 2, 3, 3 minus 2, 1, and 6 minus 2, 4. This is your matrix after your column minimization. Just cross check it. 3, 3, 0, 0, 5, 1, 3, 2, and 5, 0, 3, 1, 4. Okay. Next, step number 5. Step number 5. Okay. This will be your optimality test. This will be your optimality test. Okay. For that, you need to copy down the matrix. You need to copy down the matrix. Copy. Okay. How will you do optimality? We need to draw lines over this. We need to draw lines over this. You have to draw the minimum possible lines. Okay. And you have to cover the maximum zeros. You have to cover the maximum zeros in the minimum possible lines. Okay. So can we start doing this? How will we cut the first zero? Vertical or horizontal? So I think it will be horizontal. Okay. Next. So the second zero, it doesn't matter how you do it because even in vertical, both zeros are going, and even in horizontal, both zeros are going. Okay, I will do like this. Next, third zero. So third zero, I think I have to do like this. And fourth zero, I think I have to do like this. Okay. So obviously, the solution is not optimal. The solution is not optimal. Okay. So you may have drawn lines in a very different fashion. It is completely fine. Okay. As number of lines is 4 is not equal to order of matrix. How much is the order of matrix? 5 by 5. 5 rows, 5 columns. Is not equal to order of matrix, and that is what? 5. Therefore, solution is not optimal. Solution is not optimal. Now to make it optimal, आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? You have to select the least number of the uncovered, that is 1. Add it in the intersection, and you have to reduce it from the uncovered. Okay? आपके number अलग आ सकते हैं because you might have drawn lines in different fashion. Completely fine. We'll see the final answer. Okay? So can we start doing this, everybody? So 0, 2, this will become 4, 0, 2, 4 0 5 4 0 4 5 0 3 0 0 0 and 2 1 4 0 2 and 0 2 0 5 2 and 4. Okay, so basically this is now again we have to solve the lines. Okay, can we start doing it again? So the first one, so this will go like this, second like this, next we have the third, it doesn't matter, we can do it anyhow, fourth like this, fifth like this. Okay, so now the solution is optimal, solution is optimal as number of lines is equal to order of matrix, therefore solution is optimal. I hope everybody is getting it. Okay, so after this what we'll do, after this we need to allocate, that's the second last step, that is the second last step, step number 6, step number 6, step number 6. Okay, allocation, allocation, in this 204. Chalo. Now we'll allocate. Okay, I've told you one shortcut trick. Whenever you're allocating, make sure that you find 10 in or one line in the only 10 is there. So I can find that in the last one. Here, here it is only 10. So I'll go and first box that only. The moment I box that, I have to see 4 sides. Okay, north, south, east, west. And if there's any 0 over there, go and cancel that. So this will go and this will go. Okay. After this, in the second row, only 10 will be there. This 0. After this, will be going next. This 0 is over here. This will go. This will be selected. This will be gone, and this will be selected. I hope this is the allocation which even you guys might have got it. Okay, sure. Step numbers last 7. Step number 7. I'll do it here only. Step number 7. Step number 7, and this will be your assignment schedule. This will be your assignment schedule. This will be your assignment schedule. Okay, now for assignment schedule you need to go and find the columns what these guys have used in the question. Okay, so in the question it is a brand and setup, brand and setup. You have to come down over here, brand and setups, setup and यहाँ पे cost. Okay, so for brand B1, so B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5 setup. So कितना मिला है पहले वाले को? So B1 has got S1, B2 has got S5, B3 has got S4, B4 has got S3 and S2 over here. Okay, the cost is there in the question. You can go and copy it down in the question. Okay, and then we'll see the final answer. Okay, so B1 S1, B1 S1, this is 4, this is 4, B2 S5, B2 S5, this is 5, go here, write down 5, B3 S4, B3 S4, that is 6, B4 S3, B4 S3, this is 7, this is 7, and last B5 S2, B5 S2, this is 5, this is 5. 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 5. 27. Is your answer 27, which will be matching with the module answer? Yes or no? Is your answer 27? Yes or no? Is your answer 27? Everybody? सबका आंसर किसका किसका आंसर 27 आया? Everybody? Who all have got 27? All have got 27? Who all have got 27? Who all have got 27? Anybody who has got 27? सबको हुआ है क्या? I want everybody, हाँ? सबका आंसर 27 आया क्या? Everybody has got 27. Everyone. Janvi, everybody, Sakshi, Sejal, Prasad, everyone. Shreya, सबका आंसर 27. Everybody might have got 27. Yes, Mudula got the answer 27. It was a very simple question. There was one big adjustment, that was the optimality. So for that only I had taken that question. This is a model question paper. Okay? So in this fashion, you will be getting question in the examination. In this fashion, you will be getting the questions in the examination. Okay. Chalo. Abhi next. Pay attention, please. Now. One second. This is a December 23 question. December 23 examination question. Okay. 7 marks they have asked. We'll solve it. In a job shop operation, I want everybody to solve it, then we'll cross check the answer. Okay. In a job shop operation of Zint Limited, 5 jobs may be performed on any of the 4 machines. The hours are required for each job on each machine are presented in the following table. Now, the first thing what you strike your head by reading the question is what? Sir, it is not a balanced problem because there are 4 columns and there are 5 rows. I've already told you what to do. Okay. The hours are required for each job. These are the hours. So if I say hours, the question will be for minimization. Okay. The plant foreman would like to assign the job so that the total time is minimized. Simple. Develop an optimal assignment of jobs to assess the corresponding total and also identify the job which will be left unassigned. I want everybody to pay attention. Okay. The reason why I've taken this question in your PDF is because see, I think you will be able to solve this problem. कुछ problem नहीं है, एकदम simple problem है. But understand the question. They've asked you to develop an optimal assignment, which we will show them the assignment schedule. But they've asked a normal question also. Also identify the job which will be left unassigned. You know what they're talking? अरे बाबा, they're talking कि ऐसा कौन सा assignment है कि जिसको तुमने dummy allot किए. So that will be unassigned, right? That will be unassigned. So boss, the point is, we not check the answer. Answer last में check करेंगे अपन. पहले आपको ये solve करना है. If you want to write down the matrix, I will wait for 1 minute. Copy down in your matrix. You can put name December 23 examination question. I will wait for 2 minutes. Let me know once you're done. Let me know once you're done, and then you will start solving. Up as it is matrix, same matrix you need to copy down in a book, so that I mean you will have the numbers. Then we'll start solving. Everybody, yes or no? Everybody, yes or no? Chalo, jaldi. Copy down the exact matrix. Make sure the numbers are proper. Okay. It's a December 23 examination question. December 23 examination question. There are 4 columns and 5 rows. Okay, let me know once you're done. The moment you will tell me, then I'll start solving. Okay. आप खुद solve भी करेंगे, पर मुझे पहले बताएंगे कि आपका हुआ है क्या नहीं solve. Okay. Chalo, fast. Everybody done? Yes, no? Have you copied down the question? Have you copied down the question? Four columns and five rows. Do let me know once you're done so that even I can start solving. ठीक है? Step one. As the given data, as a given data represents time in hours, the problem is for the problem is for minimization. The problem is for minimization. The problem is for minimization. Give me 1 second. I think the battery is out. So you guys start solving. Don't wait for me. How many of you got the answers? How many of you got the answers? So, if how many of you got this much? 10. How many of you have got 10? This was for minimization. Step 2 is number of rows not equal to number of columns. Therefore, we will insert now dummy row or dummy column, dummy row or dummy column, sir. There are 4 columns over here and there are 5 rows, so we need to insert a dummy column. We need to insert dummy column. We will insert dummy column to make the problem balanced. Okay, now step number 3. Remember one thing, in step number 3 it will be your row minimization and column minimization. The point is what, there will be already one number over there. Okay, now see, if I do row minimization, there will be already 1 0 over there because you have already added a dummy column. So row minimization and column minimization we will do. Okay, so basically in column minimization it will be 6 2 7 6 9, the smallest number being what, 2. So 6 minus 2, 4. 2 minus 2, 0. 7 minus 2, 5. 6 minus 2, 4. And 9 minus 2, 7. 9 minus 2, 7. Next, 2, 5, 8, 2, 3. So the smallest number is 2. So what I'll do? 0, 3, 8 minus 2, 6, 2 minus 2 again 0, and 3 minus 2, 1. Next, 5, 8, 6, 3, 8. Smallest number, 3. 5 minus 3, 2. 8 minus 3, 5. 6 minus 3, 3. 3 minus 3, 0. 8 minus 3, again 5. Next, fourth, 2, 7, 9, 4, 9. 2 is the smallest number. 2 minus 2, 0. 7 minus 2, 5. 9 minus 2, 7. 4 minus 2, 2. And 9 minus 2, 7. And this is 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Okay. Step number 4. This will be what? Optimality test. This will be optimality test. For this, copy. I'll save thing. So I need to do the maximum lines, maximum zeros in the minimum possible lines. Okay. So I hope you have done it. There only one line over here without any this chance. Second, this is like this. This will be like this. This will be like this. Okay. So obviously it is not optimal. The solution is not optimal. Okay. Now we write it over here as number of lines 1 2 3 4 is not equal to order of matrix that is 5. Therefore solution is not optimal. Solution is not optimal. Okay, now to make it optimal, what is the rule? Select the least number out of the uncovered element, add it in the intersection, and obviously reduce it from the uncovered element. Don't touch the covered element part. Okay, so smallest number is what? 1. So what is the smallest number? Okay, so what I'll do 5 0 2 0 1. This will be as it is 0. This will be 2 4 4 0 5 5 2 6 0 5 0 0 2 1 7 0 4 6 and 0. Okay, now again I will do what? The optimality test. Okay, chalo. Now tell me one thing. The first line, sir, this 0 will go like this. This 0 will go like this. This 0 doesn't make any sense, you can do anyhow. This is also anyhow, this is also anyhow. Okay, so as number of lines 5 is equal to order of matrix 5, therefore solution is optimal. Solution is optimal. Okay, now after this we need to do allocation. We need to do allocation. Copy. This will be step number 5. Step 5. Allocation. Pay attention now. I mean, this is the important step. Huh? Many students get confused over here. Sure. So what is the easiest part? Easiest part is wherever there is one 0, go and please select that. So in this third, there is 1 0 over here. So this will go, this will go. Next, you can select this will go, and then this will go. This will be selected. Here, this will be selected, and here this will be selected. I think this should be your allocation. Okay, this should be your allocation. Everybody okay till here? Sure. Pay attention. Now will be your final assignment schedule. Everybody done? सबका आंसर आ गया क्या? Step number 6. Assignment schedule. Assignment schedule. Everybody done? I hope your answer will be matching with theirs. Okay. So job and machine. Jobs and machine. Job and machine. Okay. So how many jobs are there? A, B, C, D, and E. Okay. A job has got what? A job has got what machine? So how many what machines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and dummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and dummy. Okay. So job A has got what? 4. B has got what? 1. C has got dummy. D has got 3, and E has got 2. Okay, finish. This will be the time in hours. For that, you need to go and select the original this matrix. A4 is 2, B1 is 2. This is nothing. D3 is 3, and E2 is 3. E2 is 3. Okay. 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. Your answer has to be 10 hours. Everybody getting this answer? Yes or no? Everybody getting this answer? 10 hours. Can you give me a yes or no, please? Are you getting this answer? 10 hours. Are you getting this answer? 10 hours. 10 hours. Has everybody got 10 hours? And one question also they've asked you, which is the identify the job which will be left unassigned. Okay, identify the job which will be left unassigned, and that will be this, and that will be what? Which job? C job. Okay, this job will be left what? Unassigned. Unassigned. Has everybody got this? Yes or no? Have you completed this? Give me a yes or no, please, so that I can go ahead. Have you done this? Yes or no? Everybody? Have you got 10 hours as the answer? Have you got 10 hours as the answer? And you have to, did you understand the unassigned part? Because that has got dummy over there. That is the final answer. सगळ्यांचं उत्तर झाले का? एकदा कन्फर्म करणार प्लीज. Can you please confirm if you got the answers 10 hours so that I can go ahead? सगळ्यांना आन्सर आले का? साक्षी, सेजल, जानवी, श्रेया, मेरीना, जितने लोग देख रहे हैं सबको आंसर आया क्या? स्वस्तिका, have you got the answers? Prasad, everybody getting the answer? 10 hours. Okay, chalo. Next chapter we go on to, and that is your transportation. Last chapter for today. Okay, and remember one thing. We'll do this in entirely. There's only one method which is their map, but also we'll do the two methods: northwest corner method and least cost method. वही शुरू वहां से शुरू करेंगे यहाँ पर. But remember one thing: if you have hands on, just solve a simple transportation problem from start to end. Okay, on your own, and you're good to go to the examinations. Okay, do not watch something and यहाँ पे वही करेंगे यहाँ पर. We'll solve one question of RAM, so you'll get an idea of exactly what it is. Okay. First of all, when I talk about transportation, transportation is not one-to-one allocation. It is one to many. It is one to many allocation. Number one. Number two, it has three methods for you to solve. It has one second. अरे, hmm. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. Chalo. Now, in transportation, it is three methods are there in your curriculum. One, north west corner method called as NWCM. Second, least cost method. Least cost method. And the most famous, Google's approximation method. Okay. Reason why I'm stand mark there is because that is the most important method. Okay. If you have understood BAM, you are good to go. Okay. But do not forget there are two more methods also. So what we'll do is I've taken one question over here. So what has happened is I was going through the past examination questions or model question paper. Like I couldn't find any transportation problem over there. Okay. That is why I've taken my questions over here. We solve one or two questions so that our transportation concept is all okay, and then we will call it an end. Okay. Number one on your screen. Okay. Obtain. We have done this in the classes, so please we'll do it again for your practice sessions. Obtain the initial solution to the following transportation problem by northwest corner method, least cost method, and Vogel's approximation method. This is a warm up question, and इसमें आपको ये clear होगा कि आपको solve कैसे करना है, ठीक है? So the first one will solve it by northwest corner method. Northwest corner method. So I want everybody to take this and start solving. अच्छा, नॉर्थ वेस्ट कॉर्नर का मतलब क्या होता है सर? इसमें आपने को रो पेनल्टी कॉलम बिल निकालना है, कुछ नहीं करना है इसमें. नॉर्थ वेस्ट का मतलब ये होता है जो टॉप लेफ्ट में नंबर होता है शुरू वहां से करेंगे. ओके, सो कैन वी जस्ट स्टार्ट दिस एवरीबॉडी? कैन वी स्टार्ट दिस? आई जस्ट टेक इट ओवर हियर. Pay attention, huh? What I'll do is I'll write it only. When you write it with me, please. 10, 13, 4, 14, 3, 20, 9, 15, 7, 12. Next we have 5, 12, 7, 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0, 7, 8, 9, 0, and 19. And 19. And last, यहाँ पे supply है. This is supply over here. This will be in units, and this will be demand over here. This will be demand over here. Okay, demand is how much? 60, 60, 20, 10. 60, 60, 20 and 10, and supply will be how much? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay, chalo. Can we start doing this? Now, boys and girls, we are doing this by the northwest corner method. We are doing this by northwest corner method. इसके बाद LCM करेंगे, and after that we start with what the Vogel's approximation, which you are okay with. Okay, chalo. Now, in northwest corner method, always remember one thing. You need to pick up the northwest extreme left number, which is this one. Okay, so to start with that, there is no concept as row penalty, column penalty in northwest corner method. Okay, so the first allocation will be this only. This will be the first allocation, and you tell me one thing: how much you will allocate this, sir? It is 10 or 60, whichever is less. 10 or 60, whichever is less. So how much you will give? How much you will give, sir? We will give 10. We will give 10. Pay attention, huh? We will give 10. The moment this is done, this will go. This will cut out. Now you tell me what is the northwest corner number? Sir, it is 13. It is 13. So for 13, how much I have to give? Either it is 20 or 60, not 60. Out of 60, 10 is already gone. So it is 20 or 50. Sir, I will give 20. I will give 20. Okay, this is gone. So again, this is going to go. Again, this is going to go. This. The moment that is go, what is the northwest corner number? So it is 4 now. So for 4, it is 30 or 30. So what I'll give? 30. Are you understanding this, everybody? Are you understanding this, everybody? Now the moment is 30, 40, 50, 60, and even this is gone. So this will go. This will go. You can also cross the row. There is no problem in such. Now 15 will be number. Now see, even this is gone. Even this is gone. ये भी खत्म हो गया आपका यहाँ पे. 7 number. I mean, now 7 is the number which is remaining. 7. So 40 or 60. How much I'll give? Sir, 40 you will give. 40, 40. So this will go. After 40, what is remaining? Sir, 12 is the number. Northwest corner. So 50 and 60, 40, 20 is remaining. So how much I'll give? 20 I will give. This will go. After that, 5 is the number which is remaining. For 5, what you will give? Sir, out of 50, 20 is already gone. 30 is remaining and 20 is remaining over here. So I will give 20 over here. If this is gone, this remains and last number will remain over there. And for that, I will give 10 as the number. This is your northwest corner method. This is your northwest corner method. There is absolutely no rules over here. Which is the northwest number? Just go and select that and just allocate quantity over there and start deducting the lines. The moment the next number is there, which is the northwest, go and allocate the quantity over there. Has everybody done this? Yes or no? This is your northwest corner method. This is your northwest corner method. Okay. Now we will solve. Now we will solve the least cost method. Now we will solve the least cost method. Now we will solve the least cost method, LCM. LCM. Very, very simple. For that, we need to copy down the matrix first. Copy the matrix first, please, everybody. What is not pasting? हाँ हो गया. So in least cost method, as the name suggests, what we need to do is we need to find out. So this is your matrix. We need to find out the least cost outcome. As the name suggests, least cost क्या है sir? So I think it is 0. 0 is the least cost. दिख रहा है आपको? So out of this, 0 is the least cost over here. So this we have to allocate a quantity. We'll start from here only. Sir, what you will allocate over here? Please tell me. It is 40 or 10. 40 or 10. So how much I'll give here? So I'll give 10. I'll give 10. The moment I give 10, this will go. The moment I give 10, this will go. Now tell me which is the least cost. Sir, it is 1. 1 number is the least cost. So for 1, what I'll give? So out of 40, 10 is already gone. So 30 is remaining over there. 30 or 20. How much I'll give? Sir, 20 I will give. The moment I give 20, this will go. Again, find out the least cost. So it is 4, 3. I think it is number 3. 3 is the least cost. So for 3, how much I'll give? 50 or 60. So I'll give 50. I will give 50. So this will go, 50 will go. Now tell me which is the least cost. 4 is the least cost. How much I'll give? Sir, 30 or 10, because out of 60, 50 is already gone. So I'll give how much? 10. The moment I give 10, this will go. After that, which is the least number? So 7 is the least number. For 7, how much I'll give? Sir, out of 40, 30 you have already given over there. Only 10 is remaining. So moment I give 10, this will go. After this, 9 numbers remaining. 9 number, so out 20, and how much is there? 50. How much I'll give? 20 only I'll give. 20. So this will go. Same. Now what is the least cost number? Sir, 15. 15 को कितना देंगे मुझे बताओ. Out of 30, 10 is already gone. So only 20 remaining over there, and out of 60. So I can give how much? 20. If this is done, this will go. ये जाएगा आपका. अभी कौन सा नंबर बाकी है? Only one number is remaining, that is 20. Give them a number which is remaining. Sir, obviously only 10 will go over here. Finish. This is your least cost method. This is your least cost method. Tell me you have understood this or what. Okay. We will do VAM in 1 minute. Okay. But these are the methods are there in your book. Okay. So please do not get into very panic situation when these methods are asked. अरे ये तो हुआ ही नहीं. Very simple. It is what northwest corner, the top left, whatever number is there, and least cost means the least cost out of the entire matrix. As simple as that. Everybody done? Yes or no? If you are done with this, then I will go with the Vogel's approximation method. Then I will go with the Vogel's approximation method. Give me a yes or no fast. Okay? Maybe you will get confused in row penalty, column penalty. That's why. In transportation, remember one thing. Please solve very basic sums. एकदम बेसिक्स करेंगे. अगर पूछेंगे तो बेसिक ही पूछेंगे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में. ओके, because they have more attention towards assignment rather than this. So we are doing this. Please, आपका हो गया ये? Everybody, have you finished this? Yes or no? Have you finished this? Yes or no? Everybody, the people who are online, can you please give me an answer whether you are done with the LCM, least cost method, so that we can go ahead. Okay. Next is the most important, Vogel's approximation method. Called as VAM. Okay, so for that, same thing. Now in this, it's your normal question. Row penalty, column penalty. Okay, chalo. I want everyone to do it. मैं वापस बोल दो, एक बराबर solve करेंगे. Whenever you're doing transportation, whenever you're doing some practical, please write it. Do not just go, हाँ ये बराबर है. लोग what tick करते हैं. People try to tick it over that. Don't do it. Please solve a very simple question. You only have confidence. Sure. Okay. So, boss, this is your question. What is the first thing what we do when VAM is there? Sir, when VAM is there, the first thing what we do is we compute the row penalty. Okay. We compute the row penalty. Now, how we compute row penalty? Small number and then find the biggest number. First, so 5, 7. 2 is the row penalty. Next, 8 and 9. 1. So 4 is the least number and above that it is 7. So 3. 0 is the least number. उसके ऊपर 8. So 1 is the number, row penalty. 3 and 5, 2 is the row penalty. Column penalty, same you have to follow. Find out the least number and find out the number which is just bigger than that. Okay, and the difference you need to write down. 3 and 4, 1. 7 and 9, 2. 1 and 5, 4. 0 and 7, 7. I hope everybody is okay till here. Has everybody done this? The moment you do row penalty, column penalty, after this you have to find out the biggest number out of the entire lot. So 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 4, 7. 7 is the biggest number. Now you have to only focus on the 7 column. Okay, only focus on the 7. Now find out the least number out of the entire column. It is 0. I have to go and allocate a quantity over here. Is it 40 or 10? Sir, it will be 10. It will be 10. this will go. The moment a column will go, you have to do the opposite. What is opposite? Row penalty. You have to do row penalty again. So please do it. Sir, 5 and 10. This will be 10. Next. 9 and 12. 3. 4 and 7. 3. 1 and 7. 6. 3 and 5. 2. Everybody getting here? Everybody? Oh, 5 and 10 is 5. My bad. 5, 3, 3, 6, 2. Everybody getting till here? Now 5, 3, 3, 6, 2 and 1, 2, 4. Which is the biggest number? So 6 is the biggest number. So you have to freeze the 6th row. This you have to freeze and see the smallest number. Smallest number is 1. You have to allocate quantity. Out of 40, 10 is already gone. And khali 20 rahi hai. So how much you will give? So we will give 20 to this. The moment I give 20 to this, the column is going to go. The moment a column is going to go, again you have to compute what? Row penalty. Again you have to compute what? Row penalty. 10 minus 20, this will be 10. Next, 13 and 9, this will be 4. 15 and 4, this will be 11. उसके बाद 7 and 14, this will be 7. And 12 minus 3, this will be 9. Now you have to find out the biggest number again. 10, 4, 11, 7, 9 and 1, 2. So which is the biggest number? 11 is the biggest number. That row will be fixed. Out of that, smallest number is 4. You have to allocate a quantity over here, 30 or 60. So this will be 30. This will be 30. The moment you write 30, this will get exhausted. What will get exhausted? The row. The moment row gets exhausted, you have to again compute what? Column penalty, the reverse. So now this and this. 3 and 10. This will be 7. This will be 7. And 7 and 9. This will be 2. So again, you have to find the biggest number. 10, 4, 7, 9, 7 and 2. The biggest number is what? 10. Least number out of the 10 is 10 again. So 10 and what? Out of 60, 30 is already gone. कितना बाकी है नीचे मुझे बताएंगे? So नीचे 30 बाकी है. ऊपर सप्लाई के लिए सिर्फ 10 ही है. तो मैं 10 यहाँ पर लिख दूंगा. This will go. Your row will go. The moment you strike a row, you have to again compute the column penalty. So 3 and 13. This will be what? 10. 7 and 9. This will be what? 2. So again 4, 7, 9, 10 and 2. Biggest number is what? 10. 10 में सबसे छोटा नंबर कौन सा है? 3. So for 3 you have to allocate a quantity. 15 or out of 60, 30 is already gone. So only 30 is remaining over here. Only 30 is remaining over here. So this will be 30. This will be 30. Okay. Now if this is there, if this is gone, no, not 30. 40, 20 is remaining over here. Only 20 is remaining. So 20 is there. This will go. This will go. The moment you strike a column, again आपको row निकालना पड़ेगा. But for row, there is no number. So this is the end. You have to give randomly two quantities to two numbers, 7 and 12. तो आप देंगे. तो 7 को देंगे being the least one. So out of 7, 40, 30 is already gone. So यहाँ पे कितना बाकी है? 10. 10 is remaining over here. And for 12, how much is remaining? Out of 50, 20 is already gone. So this will be how much? 30. And ऊपर 9 भी है, sorry. Maybe 9 is also there. My bad. So 7 के बाद 9 को अपन देंगे पहले. 9 कितना देंगे अपन? So this will be 20. And this will be 30. 20, 10 and 30. I hope you have done this. This is your Vogel's approximation method. Let me know once you're done with this. Let me know once you're done with this. Everybody? Everybody? Done with this? So this thing is called as the box you have done. It's called as the basic cells. This is called as the basic cells. Okay. Now this is not the entire question. We'll solve the entire question right now. And remember one thing, that will be pura start to end. In that, this will also be there, and also there will be basic cells, and also you have to do U plus V test. That is the optimality, which is the most important. Okay. So the moment you're done with this, then this is done. And now we'll solve a concept. Please pay attention. Okay. Chalo. one question we will do start to end, and I want everybody to pay attention. Okay, एक ही question करने वाले हैं अपन start to end. This is more than enough. Okay, everybody paying attention over here. Everybody. Question number two we are supposed to solve. Question number two we are supposed to solve. Okay. There are four gasoline dealers A, B, and C. Even you have to do it without looking. Requires 50, 40, 60, and 40 kiloliters of gasoline. It is possible to supply these from locations 1, 2, and 3, which have 80, 150 kl respectively. Okay. These are the locations. Please don't get confused. In transportation problem, the problem is balanced or not. It is always seen by the total of availability and requirement. Also total of supply or demand. Okay. Don't go by checking rows and columns. Okay. So can we solve this problem over here, everybody? Why am I being deleted? Sure, pay attention now, everybody. We'll do one question. Even you need to do it with me only. Okay, full start to end, everyone. First, we'll write down the matrix. We'll write down the matrix first, and then we will go ahead. Okay, sure, pay attention. A, B, C, and D. यहाँ पे लिखा है availability. Okay. यहाँ पे locations है 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. These are the dealers. Okay. Now this is the requirement. Okay, both are in units, availability and requirement. Now we write the matrix 7, 5, 8, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 6, and 8, 6, 7, and 6. Okay, 80, 100, and 50, 50, 40, 60, and 40. Without even looking, you need to solve the start to end solve करेंगे पूरा, ठीक है? Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Now, pay attention. This is a matrix. Step number one. As given data, the given data is for what? It is shipping cost. As given data is shipping cost. Therefore, problem is for minimization. Very simple. Okay. Step number two. Now remember one thing. In step number two, we're talking about balance or not. I've already told you, do not check rows and columns. Okay. You check the total of demand and supply. Also availability or requirement. We check the total. 80 plus 100 plus 50. 230. 50 plus 40 plus 60 plus 40. It is 190. 50 plus 40 plus 60 plus 40. So remember one thing, it is not balanced. You have to add what? Dummy row or dummy column. As total of availability, that is 230, is not equal to total of requirement, that is 190. Therefore, we need to add dummy. Now you only tell me what to add. सर इसका total 230 आ रहा है, इसका 190 आ रहा है. इसको मैच करने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Additional column डालना पड़ेगा. The moment I add a column, the difference will be there. So tell me 230 minus 190. That will be the units allocated over there, 40. Okay. The cost will be zero only. I'm talking about the units. So we will add a dummy column. Okay. Sure. Now step number three. Initial solution by VAM. Okay. For that, we need to copy down the matrix. First. We also add the dummy column. Okay. paste. Now, sure. In this, there will be a dummy column. There will be a dummy column over here. 0, 0, 0, and here it will be what? How much? 40. That is 230 minus 190. Okay. चलो और यहाँ पे कितना था require availability was how much? 80, 150. Can you start doing this? Row penalty, column penalty, row penalty and column penalty. First, 0 is the least number. 0 and how much is the 6? So it will be how much? 6 over here. Next, 0 and 5. Next, 0 and 5 again. यहाँ पे 5 and 7, this will be 2. 5 and 6, it will be 1. 6 and 6, it will be 0. Don't skip the number. Huh? If it's 6 and 6, it will be 0 only. The next number is 6 only. 6 and 6, again, it will be how much? 0. And this will be how much? 0. Okay, everybody? So 6, 5, 5 and 2, 1, 0, 0. What is the biggest number? 6 is the biggest number. So go and find out the least number in that row. That is 0. How much you allocate? Sir, we will allocate 40 over here. 40. 40 allocated over here. This line will go. Okay. The moment you cross a column, you have to again do what? Row penalties. Row. Okay. So that 6 minus 6, it will be how much? 0. Next. 5 minus 6, 1. And 5 minus 6, this will be also 1. Okay. So 0, 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 0. 2 is the biggest number. And see the least number in that column. So it is 5. So for 5, how much I'll give? 100 or 50. So least, whatever is less. Less, 50. So this goes over here. The moment I cross a column, again I have to do what? Row penalty. For row penalty, this will be how much? 0, 1, 1. Now you have 0, 1, 1 and 1, 0, 0. Okay. Now remember one thing. If this is the case, we have 3 numbers which are big. That is 1, 1 and 1. In this case, we have to go and see one number where the maximum quantity is being allocated. For example, if we start with this number 1, so if this one is there, this is the least number over here. For that, how much is going? So 100. This is 50 already gaya, and 60. So it will be how much? 50. So I just write it over here. If I select that number, this will be the quantity. Okay. If I go by this one, so what is the least number? So it is 5. How much quantity is there? 50 or 40. So I write 40 over here. Okay. If I go by this number, what is the least number? Sir, obviously 5 is there, so 40. So can I say one thing? The first number 1, उसमें सबसे ज़्यादा quantity जा रहा है. उसमें कितना जा रहा है? देखो भाई साहब, 50 is going over there. So I will select this number only. So I will write here 50. I will write here 50. Okay. If I write here 50, what is happening? Sir, this is going to go. ये पूरा जाएगा. Row will go. And now I have to do what? I have to do column penalty. Column. Okay. For column 1, 2, 0. Now 0, 1, 1, 2, 0. Biggest number is 2. In that 6 is the least number. So what I'll do? So for 6 I have to allocate a quantity. How much I allocate? So out of 80, 40 is already gone. So 40 remaining over there, and out of 60, 50 is gone. So only 10 is there. Only 10 का scope है आपको यहाँ पे. So 10 का लाग दिया वहाँ पे. The moment I do that, this will go. The moment this will go, again I have to do what? Row penalty. Plus C number is there or what? Numbers are there. 6 minus 6, 0. Next 6 and how much? 5, 1. Okay, now 0, 1, 1 and 0 is remaining. See the maximum quantity. Go by both. If I go by this one, so the least number is 5. How much I'll give? Sir, same. अभी नीचे से जाता हूँ उतना ही मिलेगा उसको. कितना मिलेगा? चेक करेंगे एक बार. Sir, it is 40. It is how much? 40. समझ में आ रहा है? This will go. You have 2 numbers which will be there, 6 and 6. Allocate randomly. How much you allocate over here? So out of 80, 40 is gone, and 10 is already gone. So 50 is gone. 30 will remain over here. 30 will remain over here. And out of this, 10 will remain over here. Okay, everybody. This is the number which you need to see. Everybody, सबको y क्या? There are how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basic cells. There are 7 basic cells. So what I'll write over here? Number of basic cells must be equal to m plus n minus 1. So 7 basic cells. How much is m? Row 3 plus columns कितने? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 1. So 7 is equal to 7. Okay, this is all okay. Now Now, next step, step number 4. Step number 4. Step number 4. Okay. U plus V test, also called as optimality test. Also called as optimality test. Okay. For that, you need to be very calm in the first place. First, copy it on the matrix. First, copy it on the matrix. Okay. So, copy it on the matrix first. एकदम आराम से. I have the question in front of me, so I'll start directly. A, B, C, D, and dummy was here. Location you have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the numbers now. The numbers 758, 758, 675, 6, 7, and 5, 668, 668, 676, 676, 0, 0, and 0. Now we have to go and allocate the quantity जो अपन ने किया है already. ठीक है, क्वांटिटी कहाँ पे है सर? पहले इसने 50 को दिया है अपन ने, इसको 50 को दिया है, वो राइट इट ओवर देयर. नेक्स्ट सर 5 को दिया है अपन ने यहाँ पे 40, 40. नेक्स्ट 6 को दिया है 10. नेक्स्ट 6 को दिया है 15. नेक्स्ट 6 को दिया है 30. नेक्स्ट 6 को दिया है यहाँ पे अगेन 10. एंड डमी में पहले वाले को दिया 40. 40. Okay, if you have done this, write here u, u1, u2, and u3. Okay, and यहाँ पे v1, v2, v3, v4, and v5. It always starts with 0. It always starts with 0. Okay, I hope you have done till here. Please let us copy. Arey, what do you want to copy? Question or what? Question or the answer? Answer copy नहीं करने का भाई. Answer तो आपको खुद को निकालना है. What do you want to copy? Can you please elaborate? Question, I can show the question if you want. Fast. So can you please tell me what is the condition over here? Condition क्या है? Basic cells are important, huh? Because without basic cells, we will not be able to do the optimality test. U plus V must be equal to cost. U plus V must be equal to cost for all the basic cells. U plus V must be, I'll write it over here. U plus V must be equal to cost for all the basic cells. For all the basic cells. Okay, can we start? Everybody, has everybody done? Give me a green signal. सगळी इथे पण पोहोचलाय का मागच आहे अजून? Give me a yes or no, like whether where are you standing? ये यहाँ तक हो गया क्या? If you want, I'll wait for 1 minute. If you want, I'll wait for 1 minute. Chalo, can we start? So you have to only focus on the basic cells, and U plus V must be equal to what? Cost. Okay, you have done a lot of times in the classes. ये बहुत easy हो जाएगा आपके लिए. First thing, sir, first यहाँ पे basic cell है. Here it is a basic cell. Okay, so this plus this must be equal to 0 plus what is 6? 0 plus what is 6? So 0 plus 6 is 6. Okay, now again this will also be 6. 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 0 will be 0. Next, You can do U2 also. 6 and what is this? So 6 plus 0 will be what? 6. Next, 0 plus what is 5? So 5. Next, if you've got this number, you can also go for what? U3. 6 minus 6. 6 plus 0 will be what? 6. I think सब कुछ खत्म हो गया ना. V2 बाकी है. 0 plus what is 5? 5. 0 plus what is 5? 5. So this plus this must be equal to cost only for the basic cell. So 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, 6, 6 and 0. Let me know what we have done with this. Let me know once you're done with this. Is this matching or what? Is a match हो रहा है क्या? 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, 6, 6, 0. Everybody? 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, 6, 6, 0. If it is yes, then can we check whether this is optimal or not? Can we check whether this is optimal or not? कैसे करेंगे? How to check whether this is optimal or not? Very simple. So we have to check for all the non-basic cells जिसके ऊपर डब्बा नहीं है, there is no circle, for there is no square. For the non-basic cells, u plus v minus cost must be less than or equal to 0. Must be less than or equal to 0. Can we check? Can we check for the first one? Can we check for the first one, sir? For this, if we check for this, okay, 5 plus 0, 5 minus 7. So can I just write this down over here? 5. So it is basically how much? See, pay attention. Huh? If I want to check this, so what is coming? So u1 plus v1 minus cost is equal to, how much is u1? 0 plus 5 minus 7 is equal to minus 2, less than or equal to 0. Just write down whatever you're doing in your head. Next, 7 का हो गया. So this is done. Next is what? 6. What it is this? So u1 and v2. u1 plus v2 minus cost. How much is u1? 0. u1 is how much? 0. How much is v2? 5. Minus cost is how much? 6. This is minus 1. Good to go. Next, third. Is 7, 6 okay? Next line with 7 is non-basic. So for that, u2 and v2 is there. u2 plus v2 minus cost. Okay, u2 plus v2 minus cost. How much is u2? 0. How much is v2? v2 is 5. Minus cost is how much? 7. Minus 2, all okay, less than or equal to 0. Next, fourth, 7 number is there. For 7, this one is there. For this, how much? This and this is there. u2 and v4. u2 and v4. So u2 plus v4 minus cost. How much is u2? So u2 is 0. How much is v4? v4 put together. v4 6. Minus cost. How much is cost? v2 हो गया क्या? u2 and v4 है 7. Minus 1 less than or equal to 0. Done. Next 5. ये भी हो गया अपना. Next is what? 0. u2 and v5. u2 plus v5 minus cost. How much is u2? 0. How much is v5? 0. Cost is also 0. This is what? 0. Next 6, 8. u3 and v1. So u3 plus v1 minus cost. How much is u3? 0. How much is v1? 5. How much is the cost? 8. Minus 3. What? I'm just writing down the computation. U plus v minus cost for all the non-basic cell must be less than or equal to 0. That's the only thing I'm doing. We need to show the examiner, not on the head. अपन ये तो calculate कर सकते 2 मिनट का काम है. But just write it down, whatever it is there. Okay? Working notes के तौर पे. 7. This is done. Last two numbers are remaining. u3 and v3. u3 plus V3 minus cost. How much is U3? U3 is 0. 0 and what? 6. Plus 6 minus 8. This is minus 2. Less than or equal to 0. And last one is there. Last one is there. U3 plus V5. U3 plus V5 minus cost. How much is U3? U3 is 0. This is also 0 and that is also 0. It was 0. 0 plus 0 minus 0. This is 0. Less than or equal to 0. So, for all the non-basic cells, U plus V minus cost less than or equal to 0 is satisfied. Is satisfied. Okay. Okay. Just show them the calculations. Just show them the calculations. Very simple. Just show them the calculations. Everyone. Now, if this is done, you have to only allocate now. You have to only allocate. Okay, that's the last step, step number 5. Transportation schedule. Transportation schedule. So कैसा है इसमें? Location. Next is the gasoline dealer. And last, there will be one more quantity and there will be cost. Okay, chalo. Location we'll see. So first location 1. So we have how many allocations? 1, C, D and dummy. We have C, D and dummy. So it will be 1, 1 and 1. C, D and dummy. 2. 2 has got what? A, C, A and C. A and C. And 3 location has got B and D. 3 has got B and D. Okay. Now for the quantity, we already have the quantity in the box. So 1C is how much? This is 10, 30 and 40. 10, 30 and 40. Simple. Okay. 2A, 2C. A and C. A and C. 50 and 50. 50 and 50. B and D. 40 and 10. 40 and 10. Simple. For the cost, you need to go and check it. Okay. The cost, you need to go and check it. How much is the cost? Wait is. So, this is cost, total cost. Huh? So, 10 into rupees 60. 30 into rupees. This is how much? D is how much? 6. Even this is 6 only. Acha, fine. 6. This is 6. 40 into rupees. Dummy को कितना allocate किया था? 40. This is 0 only. Next, 50 into 5. 50 into rupees 6. 40 into 5 and 10 into rupees 6. Okay. Tell me what is the final answer. Tell me what is the final answer. 60, 180, 0, 250, 300, 200 and 60. 60 plus 180, 250, 300, 200 and 60. Tell me what is the final answer. 1050 must be your final answer. 1050 must be your final answer. Total minimum transportation cost. total minimum transportation cost. 1050 must be your final answer. Has everybody got 1050? Please tell me. Has everybody got 1050? Prasad, very good. You have got 1050. Have you got 1050? Rest people, सबको आया क्या 1050? Fast. Rest people, have you got 1050? Have you got 1050? Also, there is one more stuff over here. Just I think मैंने आपको क्लास में लिख के दिया ये last. Pay attention. If u plus v minus cost, pay attention, huh? Is less than 0, then boss solution is optimal and unique also. This might they can ask you for this theory also. If u plus v minus cost is less than or equal to 0, that means one cell is there where 0 is coming. It is optimal. It is optimal. This is optimal, but not unique. Not unique. Alternate solution exists. If one is coming 0, okay? This is one short. I think I've written ये आपको लिख के भी दिया मैंने ये. Okay? So if they ask you in a theory question की where alternate solution exists, so if u plus v minus cost is less than or equal to 0, if any of the calculations coming to 0, so the solution is optimal, no doubt, but there will be one more alternative solution for it. If every cell is coming less than 0, suppose less than 0 minus 5, then it is a perfect optimal and it is there is no other solution for it because it will be a unique solution, a rare solution. Have you understood this? Okay, even if this much for transportation, I think it is more than enough. Okay, अपन ने एक दो क्वेश्चन भी तुमने एकदम बराबर किए ना प्रॉपर, it will be more than enough. Okay, so pay attention. This is done. Tomorrow my focus will be on this simulation. Please come, and everybody needs to be online tomorrow. Simulation will be there. My focus will be on this demand forecasting and CPM per. Okay, line management is very simple. वो बहुत कम है. We'll do that also. But my main focus, my main criteria will be what? Simulation, which people in model question paper also in the past examination also this they have asked. CPM part, that is the most favorite of the examiner. वो पूछेंगे, and demand forecasting is also there. That also we will do it tomorrow. Okay, I want everybody to come tomorrow. I've already told you day 1 and day 2. Okay, if you sit for both these days also, na, you'll be covering the maximum marks. Okay, and I'm also telling you one more. I can do this in a very quick manner also. I have all the answers ready in front of me only. So I can just copy it down. I can just show it. This is 1, this is X. But I don't want to do that. I think, I hope even you are solving it with me. That is what going to make this a revision. नहीं तो वो क्या होगा, अच्छा सर सॉल्व कर दे, कोई बात नहीं, आंसर आ गया ना, 1050 finish. No, do it. Then you understand कि हाँ here I am going wrong. This needs to be improved. Okay, I'm trying to cover maximum as possible. But remember one thing, classes में जो अपन ने sums लिए एक बार वो भी go through करेंगे. And also transportation, please do it after assignment only. Assignment please keep it top priority, and then you do transportation. Everybody okay with this? So tomorrow, same timing, we start at 11 a.m. tomorrow. I want everybody to be here. Okay, thank you so much and have a great day.